Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you by Another Happy Studios. Whoa, I did not see that one coming. Very good. Very good stuff from me. One of the best, I reckon. Don't you think that was good?
Hello. Just talked over the theme. Anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who rewatch podcast in the world. My name is Lawrence. I'm joined by Nathan, as always, as we go through this lovely journey through time and space, watching all of Doctor Who. Nathan, Geronimo to you, sir. How are you?
Geronimo.
Brilliant.
Alan Z. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You fucked up my order.
I did.
Brilliant, Clara.
But
Clara, brilliant.
On my little weeks, you don't tend to do it, though, to be fair. I was just saying Geronimo for Geronimo's sake.
Well, yeah, but it feels... Well, I'll leave the others out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. I shouldn't play favourites, should
Exactly.
I? 11's
yeah.
not even my favourite either, so I don't know why I singled that one out.
It's true. I'm your favourite.
It's true. You're my favourite Doctor. What's your catchphrase?
Lawrence, shut the fuck up.
He probably is, to be honest.
Some variation of shut up, Lawrence.
What have you been up to this week, Nathan? Have you been out having fun?
No. I've been staying in, having no fun.
No fun? Well, it is cold, isn't it? Has it been snowing for you?
So cold. It snowed.
Yeah.
The weather's like... It's -1 degree, but it feels like -5 degrees. Well, then it's -5, isn't it? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Why are we lying?
What is this dance we're doing here? Okay.
Oh,
if it feels like -5, it's fucking -5,
yeah,
isn't it?
what is that? That's a stupid fucking thing.
There's a
that happens.
scientific reason for it, but I don't like it. All right.
Yeah.
I think it's
cold.
like it's the point. It's the something to do with water. Maybe
Is it because you've been this warm recently? It won't feel as cold as it will feel in a couple of days when you used to feel cold.
I'm not smart enough to understand.
No,
okay?
nor am I. And
but I know that I don't like it.
I know that I don't like it as well. Although I do like the snow, and I appreciate the snow. And I had a good time with it. Yeah,
snow's cleansing.
It is. It's cleansing for the soul. I think very purifying.
Well, and the land.
And the land. Oh, I meant for the heart.
Well, yeah, it's cleansing for all.
For all, cleansing for everyone. What have you been doing then? If you've just been inside like a grumpy curmudgeon.
No, I've just been chilling basically.
Yeah,
I've been busy. I've been sorting stuff out, doing a bit of this, bit of that. I've been playing Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
Brotherhood and Revelations.
You do like a yearly playthrough of the Ezio trilogy, I feel like.
No, not really. I've not even been playing it through because I've just been finishing off the last few trophies I never bothered to get on them, and I did Brotherhood, so I secured the platinum for that. And I'm a couple away from securing the platinum on Revelations.
Your commitment is so wild.
How long
have they been bugging you?
I want to platinum every Assassin's Creed game this year. Okay.
Is that one of your resolutions?
It's not a resolution. It's not. Our
lives are so different now, aren't they?
It's just something I want to do.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is brilliant.
What's yours? I want to raise my son and love him. Oh.
Well, I want to. Yeah, I want to be a present father, Nathan. I
guess. Yeah. Do you know I woke up at 11 a.m. and watched Pokemon this morning?
Fucking hate you so much. I
want to do that. 32 years old.
I wake up every day at like 6 in the morning after being awake at like 3 and then like 10 and everything else in between.
That sucks for you, mate.
Yeah, you did come up with a good theory lately that I should just not have been a dad.
Yeah.
And that would have solved all my problems.
Yeah, it would have. All your problems started when you had a son.
It's true. They're famously quite difficult, to be fair.
And look, I like your son. He seems like a pretty chill guy. All right?
Low-key kind of good vibes, I think.
Good vibes. He's a nice kid, all right?
Yeah.
Got a lot of time for him, all right? But quite frankly, you know.
Go on, quite frankly.
No, I don't want to finish that.
I love this is so rare for you, but I always tell a moment where you go, no, I can't say that.
No, this is too far. No, I can't do this.
Nathan, oh my god, it's Doctor Who time, but what episode of Doctor Who is it?
We're doing Doctor Who?
Yeah, I don't know if you're new to this, right?
I thought we was doing Star Wars. We need to figure that out, actually.
Yeah, we do actually need to figure that out. Yeah, Lil Guy. I'm gonna call you Lil Guy.
Lil Guy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Why?
Just had a sudden urge to be like, yeah, we do need to figure that out, Lil Guy.
I'm like this at all.
Like, do you think
I'm bigger and older than you?
No. Whatever you say, Lil Guy.
No, I don't like these. Oh,
damn, man.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro.
All right. Well, anyway, what was you saying?
What episode are we doing this week of Doctor Who?
Lawrence, this is episode 156 of Dr. Who. It is called, well, I'll tell you in a minute. It is season 12, episode 2, written by Chris Chibby Fishy Chibs Chibnall, directed by a different director than last week, which is interesting. Not continuing in over a 2-part, but we'll talk about that. Directed by Lee Haven Jones. And it is, of course, Spyfall Part 2. Interestingly enough, the second time in modern Doctor Who history and New Who that a Part 1 and a Part 2 has been employed rather than different names for continuing stories.
And the last one were a couple of banger episodes that you really like, right?
No, that is very much not true.
Yeah. Imagine if last week was called Spyfall Part 1 and this was called something completely different.
Yeah, that'd be like calling the movie Wicked Part 1 and then Wicked for Good.
To be fair, didn't they drop the Part 1?
Well, I mean, it still says that in the movie.
Does it? Oh my God, does it?
Well, yeah, it's on the title card.
Oh, that is very funny. I didn't know.
And I'm pretty
that.
sure Mission Impossible does the same as well.
Oh, Mission Impossible does do the same. Yeah.
Mission Impossible Part 1 and then Mission Impossible for Good as well.
For good.
Yeah.
That is very fun. I like to see those little in real time creative changes.
Yeah.
God, that must feel so frustrating if you're the person that directed those movies to be like, I fucking wish I could just change that little thing. But
you can't.
But you can't.
Stuck
That's the
that way
progression of
forever.
time.
You shouldn't have changed your mind midway through production.
Yeah, you should. I'd actually be so annoyed by that I would just not change it, even if it was better the other way.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, I did Part 1. I can't not do Part 2 now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I fucked it up.
Change it for the DVD, sure, but you can't.
Yeah, but not for putting it out there. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nathan, general thoughts time, if you'd be so kind.
General thoughts.
Would you like to hear mine?
I'd love to, Lawrence. Nothing would please me more.
Oh, good. Well,
apart from all the things that would please me more.
All right, little guy.
No, stop this now. I'm vetoing this. I do not like it. I'm putting my foot. No, I'm putting my foot down.
All right.
No more little guy. I don't like it.
It's really funny. Why does it get under your skin so much?
I don't know. I don't like it.
All right, sorry.
I'm not a little guy.
I thought this was a pretty good part too. I wasn't, as we know.
Feels condescending.
Yeah, that's designed to be. That's why.
Well, I don't like it.
I wasn't overly impressed with Part 1, but I did find this a little bit more energetic, a bit more life to it, a little bit less boring in parts. I enjoyed this for the most part. I think the story is a bit more enjoyable now that we can dig into Sacha Dhawan's actual role in the story. And we're not all kind of just sat waiting for him to be the master. There are some missteps. There's some weird moments. We'll get to them.
I'm sure we will.
Which I'm sure we will, yeah. But enjoyable overall. I had quite a pleasant time watching this. A fun little afternoon romp, if you will.
Well, did you watch it this afternoon?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess that counts.
Those are the criteria for an afternoon romp.
Kind of the other way around for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Part 1 a lot more than this, I think.
Wow, all right.
I think Part 1 is the better episode. Part 2, it's a bit all over the place. It's a bit meandering. It's a bit
bigger, louder, dumber, maybe.
Yeah, not even.
No.
I mean, the first one's bigger, louder, dumber, and that's why it's good.
I thought the first one was bigger, smaller, boring, and.
It's not boring. You're boring.
So boring.
You're boring. Shut up, man. This has come from you, who loves the most boring movies of all time.
I love boring movies, man. Give it gobble, 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 gobble.
So then why don't you like these? Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I think this is more boring than the first.
Damn, no,
part.
You got the soft shoe shuffle in this. How is that going to be boring?
The soft shoe shuffle's fine, but it's not. It's
2 moments.
That alone doesn't exactly. It's 30 seconds of a scene. Okay, doesn't make the whole hour-long episode. By the way, both parts are an hour long. Okay, this is a 2-hour episode of Doctor Who.
Whoa, this is a film.
That's crazy. 2-hour episode of Doctor Who.
That is fucking wild, actually, when you think about it.
That's good stuff.
I just think it's more enjoyable because Sacha Dhawan can be the master now. We're not just waiting for Sacha Dhawan to be the master.
That's good stuff, but that's not the whole episode, though, is it?
No, but it's a large part of it. Like,
it's a part of it.
And he's got range. He's got range in this episode, man. He's doing some good master stuff, just going from fucking 0 to 100 in terms of...
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the master stuff is all great, okay?
Yeah.
But it's not the whole episode. I don't think it's enough to salvage the rest of it. I think there's
what parts don't you like? The companion stuff?
Quite weak. Yeah, some of the companion stuff's a little boring. I think there's some stuff which is just straight up fucking dumb. Okay, like just really fucking dumb.
Yeah,
there's
fair enough.
There's some lines which are supposed to be like, oh, sinister, but it's just like, all right, good one, mate. Okay.
Oh, we'll have to get to them. What is it? Do they come from the least threatening man ever, Lenny Henry?
We'll talk about it. Okay. They come from many places, maybe. Okay.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, there's. I don't know. It's a mixed bag. Look, I don't mind it. It's not a bad episode by any stretch of the word.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it is a good episode. For me, though, it's just not as exciting and impactful and packing a big punch like last week's did. So it's a bit of a step down from last week's fun.
We've done a classic switcheroo, a flip of opinions, you might say.
A flip of the old screwdriver.
Huh?
You know, the Doctor will sometimes.
I mean, yeah, it's weak reference, but yeah.
Right, okay, Mr. Fucking whatever.
You should have come up with a better reference. I'm Mr. Reference.
You're Mr. Reference, yeah.
Nathan,
Keep it 100 on the land.
Then see
the war between the land and the sea.
Oh, and his ears. Do they ever do that thing where they say he's streamlined because of his big ears?
You asked this before. No, stop this. Stop trying to make. Stop this, okay?
Maybe his ears could be a radar dish.
No, stop it. Stop trying to write jokes for a show that's already out and finished. Okay?
Yeah, but my jokes would have just taken it over the edge. Did people like it? What was the general consensus?
Look, we're not talking about it.
Not your opinion. I just want to know what people thought.
We'll talk about it. The general consensus is all over the fucking place, all right? I don't know. No one can agree, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
We'll talk about it when we talk about it in like 2 years or whatever.
All right, we'll talk about this instead, Nathan. We opened the
Yes.
episode with a little previously on. I always appreciate a previously on.
Yeah, narrated by Jodie Whittaker.
Very weird.
Previously on, well, not really. She just says previously on Doctor Who,
Yeah,
which
but-
isn't necessarily a narration, okay?
No, but it's
she's
a
not
new
like
thing.
this happened and this happened, but she does say previously on Doctor Who, which I don't think we've ever had before.
No, I don't think we've ever had, but then it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new era.
And
I
I'm
guess.
feeling good.
I'm
okay?
feeling good.
Yeah.
So maybe Chibi's just trying out something fresh, something new.
Well, you can always bring someone new. I don't mind it, all right?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's always strange though. That's a classic, like an old American fucking drama thing, isn't it?
That's
to get
previously on
Yeah.
Arrow.
Well,
Previously
but also
on
to get
AMC's
a cast
The
member
Walking
to say
Dead.
it. Like to get a cast member to directly say it, it feels more like old school American, like kind of 90s, early 2000s drama.
All right, mate.
But yeah, sorry if I'm just pinpointing too many references.
You
I
are.
missed the reference after all.
You are, yeah.
So yeah, to do the previously on, right? There's spies that are dying. Lenny Henry's only 93% human or whatever. There's glowing light creatures that I figured out why I like the design of them this week.
Why? Because they're glowing lights?
No, because they look like the poster for the movie The Thing, which I like. Because there's one part where one of them specifically stands in a doorway, and I did the Leo Point meme, and I was like, "It's the poster of The Thing. I know what I look like." Mr. Reference strikes again.
And yes, I think you need to get over The Thing.
I love The Thing.
I know you do, and it's a
such a
good
good
movie.
movie.
Okay, but I feel like you bring it up. Like the average times the movie The Thing gets brought up
Yeah.
is like whatever. You're an outlier in those statistics, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
You bring it up so much, mate.
Only more recently because I made that video on it as well, which
And
hasn't
you won't
helped.
stop talking about it.
I won't stop talking about it.
You should, though.
It's been a favourite for many moons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks,
okay?
man.
That's good. All right. But shut up.
All right. All right, no more The Thing references.
Yeah.
Nathan, the Doctor has woken up. She's found herself in the Upside Down, which is not the Upside Down,
It's not the Upside Down. I don't like that.
but it is some kind of dark
It's
foresty
nothing
place.
like the Upside Down, if
Well,
we're being honest.
it's like, to be honest,
You're
I
just
haven't
doing
seen the
another
Upside Down.
reference.
Yeah, well, I missed the reference. No, is it not like the Upside Down?
No, it's nothing like the Upside Down.
Does the Upside Down change visually a lot after the Series 1 Upside Down?
No, it looks like, well, I don't know. I haven't watched Series 1 in a while, but it
I
just
feel like
looks
it gets more red and glowy, no? From
No,
what I remember, no?
no, it's not really red at all.
And there's a man there.
It's more like dark blue.
Is it dark blue?
Yeah, it's like a dark blue vibe, isn't it?
Is it? No, we're going into Stranger Things territory now. Is the Upside Down upside down? Is it like an inverse of the world? Is that why they call it the Upside Down?
No, they call it
Like
the Upside
Hollow
Down.
Earth?
No. It's not literally upside down. It's not like if you dig underground, you'll get to the Upside Down and then you'll pop out the street upside down. It's
How'd
not like
they
that.
get in it?
Through like portals, through like rips in reality and
Right,
stuff.
I see.
But they call it the Upside Down, I think, because like a lot of things with Stranger Things is just a term from D&D. That's where
that makes,
like Demogorgons, Vecna, these are all names and stuff from Dungeons and Dragons. Which
so is Vecna not his name? Because I know Vecna's a big man.
Vecna is the name of a villain from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And it's what the kids just assigned to this monster in Stranger Things.
Oh, but he doesn't walk around and go like, I'm Vecna or whatever.
He doesn't know. He has another name, but the kids everyone calls him Vecna. Yeah.
Maybe I do need to just watch it just for the sake of having the cultural knowledge to talk about some degree of Stranger Things.
I mean, you don't need to.
I don't need to. It's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do people like the ending of that one? Can you tell me the general consensus for that one? Did you like it?
It's mixed. I think it does. It's
no,
mixed.
then.
Okay. I don't mind. No. I like it a bit, but I also don't like it a bit. I think Series 5 is nowhere near as good as Season 4. Season 4 is the peak of the show for me. Season 4 is the best they've ever done. Yeah. Season 5 is quite a step down from it, I would say. Oof. Endings are difficult. Endings are tricky. You know, I can cut them some slack. There are some weird choices and plot holes and things that are just never brought up again, though, which is quite bizarre and strange.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things have happened. That's why they called it a show.
Oh my god, you're Mr.
That is insane. But yeah, look, it's there is a strange thing going on right now where some people are convinced that there's going to be another episode, a secret finale that really wraps it up.
Oh fuck! Why are people so fucking frustratingly dumb?
But that's not gonna happen.
That's never gonna happen.
Over. It's finished.
It's fine if you didn't like it, but they're not doing a secret thing to appease you.
They're not going to do a secret special
Do you know what shows love to do? Is spread really bad word of mouth before they can do a secret, really good one.
Yeah, to really wrap it up.
That's terrible. That's so stupid. Anyway, Nathan, the Doctor's not in the Upside Down. She's in that weird little The Thing place.
Yes.
Where all the things live. I don't know what to call it. What are they called?
Call it the Shadow Realm.
All right, they're in the Doctor's in the Shadow Realm, and she's like, "Don't panic, the Doctor." She's talking to herself.
She is talking to herself. She's like, "Hi, Doctor, how you doing?" Good, just chatting to myself. All good. What the fuck is going on? We're in a weird place or whatever.
Yeah. I do quite like that the word vomit from the Doctor is not necessarily for the benefit of the companions. It's just more that the companions are around to hear what the Doctor just normally does. Like,
what do you mean?
I get the sense that when the companions aren't there, the Doctor is still walking around just talking to herself like this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like brain whirring at 100%, so she's kind of just like spilling out words, you know?
Maybe. I don't get that sense. I get the sense this is more a Doctor alone sort of stuff. The Doctor doesn't have anyone to bounce off, so she's just bouncing off herself, sort of thing.
Just to keep it up, to keep the energy high and not get too freaked out or whatever.
If she was with Yaz, she'd be talking to Yaz.
Well, I do know that.
Oh, no, Doctor.
Oh, no.
We're in the Shadow Realm.
We're in the Upside Down, Doctor.
Not the Upside Down, no.
She's upside down. Riff with me.
No, I won't. I refuse. I'm going to block it every time.
No. Well, that's not all there is to panic about, Nathan, because there's a crashing plane, right? The Master loves throwing people out of a plane or doing a crashing plane or something.
Yeah, the companions are still on the plane. Yeah. The Master's left. The Doctor's was taken away to the Shadow Realm, not the Upside Down.
Yeah.
And now they're fucked. They're crashing. But then Ryan falls over or whatever, and he sees a little plaque that says Ryan.
Ryan Sinclair, go this way or whatever it says.
And then it's like got an arrow on it. Yeah. This is very inefficient, by the way. The plane's literally crashing.
Yeah.
And he's got to get up and move to another row of seats and lay down and look at this plaque. And then he's got to get up and move to and just put it on the first plaque, mate.
Put it on the bit where he's there. Yeah. It's very randomly let's do a little cat and mouse for no reason.
Yeah. Anyway, they find a fucking little instruction manual onto how to connect a phone to the airplane. Yeah. And then the Doctor appears on the screen.
Yeah, it's like the Doctor's made some app or something for Ryan. I tell you what, I do like this. This is a fun little back and forth kind of situation because Graham's responding and the Doctor's like, obviously I'm a TV. I'm a recording. Stop talking to me. I thought this was a bit of fun.
Yeah, it was, but I don't know why. There was something. It was the same thing with Graham's Uber joke from last week. I don't know.
You're thinking Graham's getting a bit stale, are you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Might go washed for real?
Maybe. I don't know. Just the way that he was shouting and
It's a bit
plane's
slapstick,
crashing.
isn't
It
it?
is. Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
slapstick comedy when a plane's crashing. I don't know.
Yeah, but he was stressed out, wasn't he? Like it was
Oh, and that's the perfect time for slapstick
for a
comedy.
riff.
Is
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. I think I understand they're stressed out, but I think as soon as they see the Doctor on the TV, they're like, "We're going to survive this. It's going to be fine." But I know what you mean because I can see in another world. If I didn't like this episode, I'd also be dogging on this too.
Yeah.
But I did like this episode, so it doesn't scratch the part of my brain where I'm like, I should dog on this. You know?
Sure, maybe. The Doctor thinks she might be in someone's body or something, and she's like, I hope I'm not in some side of someone. They always get so offended. Like, oh, what are you doing in my liver? Or whatever.
Yeah, I like this. This is very series 11 of them, where they always were talking about more interesting adventures than the one they're currently on. Show me the Doctor being stuck in someone's liver, an enormous person's liver. Remember when Matt Smith got swallowed into a stomach or something? With Karen Gillan, they're like the whale stomach that was carrying Great Britain or something.
Well, they was on the whale, wasn't they?
They were on the whale.
But they did get swallowed by the whale. Yeah, they did go into its tongue or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to do a little riff about the Brendan Fraser movie, The Whale. There.
Great, because you're Mr. Reference.
Yeah, I'm Mr.
You love making references. You cannot fucking stop yourself, mate.
If you're a Patreon supporter, there's an episode that will already be out by now. You can hear it. Nathan revealed something about myself I was not aware of. I won't disclose it here. That's your fun sizzle. Go and give us £5 and find out.
And now we can't stop thinking about it.
Now I can't stop thinking. It's really in my brain. I missed the reference.
I pointed out a part of him and how the glass is shattered.
It really has. I don't know how to talk anymore. I can't believe this.
Anywho,
but so you don't like this. You don't like the oh no, we're past that, aren't we? The doctor's like, I'm in a liver or whatever. I would like to see that story where the Doctor finds herself in various livers. The Doctor does encounter a woman. There's a random woman.
A woman?
Yeah.
A woman in the Shadow Realm?
Ava or Ada?
Well, that's I guess it's Ada, yes.
Yeah.
But that's... Well, basically, okay, yes, so there's they find
this
a woman.
whole thing, they're back and forth, this whole thing.
Yes, they're back and forth, okay. So Ada is a woman, and she's like, hello, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, by the way. I'm just chilling. And rest assured, I'll be back in my normal form momentarily. And the Doctor's like, all right, sick. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Ada doesn't seem bothered at all. She's just chilling, man. She's like...
What's an experience, isn't it?
Look, man, this is in my mind, mate. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
You're some sort of paralysis demon or some shit. I'm just chilling. We're all having a good time. And then the Doctor's like, Ada, baby girl, where do you think we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It is a very practical and kind of denial-centric way to just view things, isn't it? It's just be like, this isn't happening, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
You ever had a scenario where you've received any bad news and you're just like, no, I refuse to acknowledge it.
No, but you saying that did just remind me that before I had a little nap earlier today, okay? And I had a dream where I was dating Ariana Grande.
What the fuck? Because you've watched Wicked recently.
Because I watched Wicked recently, apparently. So somehow I was going on a walk and a date with Ariana Grande, which was weird. So yeah,
bro fancies himself a Fiero type, you might say.
I don't know. That's the thing. I very much do not.
You're a Tin Man instead, who is the real partner of Ariana Grande in real life.
Is that her partner?
That's Ethan Slater, the SpongeBob man.
He hates her. What do you mean the SpongeBob man?
So you don't know any of this lore?
I don't know any lore. What's
We're on
this?
different parts of the internet, me and you. You're finding out about gore, and I've got the lore, right? No, Vor. I didn't know.
And I'm not finding out about Vor. I already know about it. You're finding out about Vor.
That is true. That was me. Yeah.
I'm teaching you about Vor.
So Ariana Grande, you know the Tin Man.
Yeah.
Bok.
He's a robot.
He is the real life partner of Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, and he cheated on his wife with her. And he had a new, I don't know if the kid was newly born, but the kid was a young kid.
All right.
And he was like, no, gonna have intercourse with a pop star. So he did that.
Did they get cancelled for this?
I think people tried, but we spoke about this, just me and you. Some people are just too rich to be cancelled. Ariana Grande is...
I guess so.
I think she has a history of infiltrating, you might say. But then so does other people that don't get the same criticism. So
You know what?
it's not my marriage. I don't care.
Maybe this is unwoke of me, okay?
Yeah.
But I could not give a fuck about people who people having affairs or cheating. Like, it is just like,
if you're not them, why are you bothered?
who the fuck cares? You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
it is no way on the same level as like fucking like racism or like
no,
fucking
not even
some
close.
shit like that. Like there is
Yeah.
no fucking. You cannot pay me enough to care.
Yeah.
Like that's their business.
If
at the
it's
end of the day.
outside of my marriage, I'm like,
Yeah.
sure. And if it's some of my
Yeah.
friends, I might. At the most I'll do is go, oh, bit of tea.
Yeah, that's a bit
interesting.
goss, bit juicy goss. I have a bit of goss, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, like I don't.
I can
care.
acknowledge like, hey, that's shitty.
Yeah,
and that
but I'm not
sucks.
like, well, their career should be ruined.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
It's just they made a dumb decision.
people-
It's their marriage at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll cost them that, but fucking
Yeah, exactly. Like,
do they need to lose their job because they cheated on their wife?
probably not.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Like that
Maybe
one of
that's
the, is
unwoke
one of
of
the
me.
Try guys. Did that happen to one of them?
I know who the Try Guys are,
Oh,
Lawrence.
different parts of the internet.
I don't know who that is. What are they trying?
I
Or
don't know.
guying.
They just stuff. They're trying and guying. No, they. I don't know. I think maybe they built shit or whatever. But there was a
Good on
big
them.
scandal. One of them cheated on their wife with their employee. But it was like apparently he was a big famous wife guy. Like he was a proper ooh I love my wife type.
Like you.
Like me, yeah. But the
Yeah.
difference is I don't cheat on my wife.
You're a big.
Whereas
You're a
this
big
guy
wife.
was. Yeah.
You're a big wife and baby guy. You are.
I'm a wife and baby guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a wife and a baby.
But you've been a wife guy for a while though.
I've been a wife guy for a hot minute. Yeah.
My wife.
I think my wife's pretty sick, pretty cool.
She's all right.
Yeah, she does the job, doesn't she?
She gets the job. Awful thing to say.
Terrible. She's not in this stream.
Well, we can say what we want.
We can say what we want.
When the cat's away,
She's like, why have you
those
put...
mice are gonna play.
Like, she's going in the living room. Why have you put your headphones on to edit this episode? No reason.
Not playing out loud. Don't be scared.
Yeah, what's happening now? They fucking
The doctor is with Ada. She meets Ada.
Yes, yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, what's all these fizzing things around you?" There's a lot of lights fizzing around her, much like
Yeah.
it was around Yaz in the last episode.
Yeah.
And
And the poster of the thing as well.
I swear to God, if you bring up the thing one more fucking time, okay. Anyway, they basically teleport away, basically.
Yeah. And she
fizzing
grabs the
lights.
doctor's hand and they're like, whoa, we're off or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, one of those light things appears as well.
Oh, is that something that happens? Fair enough. then.
Yeah, one of they appear and they're like, "Oh, this is my guardian" or whatever.
Oh, yeah, she's wrong.
You remember that?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay, great.
I don't
Anyway,
remember
back
that
on the
bit, no.
plane. Back on the plane.
Yeah.
Ryan is flying the plane through an app, which is a thing you can do apparently.
Yeah, you can always fly a plane through it. He's leveled it out, which
Sure. It's just got like 4 arrows on the screen, and that's how you fly a plane.
It's very old man understanding of what apps do and stuff.
I'm sure
isn't
it's
it?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
but
good stuff.
Yes.
I did like
so-
that he can't. He has a fun line. Can't ride a bike, but can land a plane. That was good. Good bit of fun from him.
Who says that now?
That's Ryan says that.
Does he say that?
Yeah, the famous one who can't ride a bike but he can fly a plane.
Good on him.
Okay, he can't. I understand it's a bit of fun for him, but he can't really fly a plane.
Yeah.
He's just using.
Oh
an
yeah,
app.
I can fly a plane. Can't ride a bike, but I can fly a plane. Yeah. Great.
Not
Good on
strictly
them.
true, Ryan. But
Very cool shot of the Master's TARDIS, which is just a big
Yes.
fucking house flying through the vortex.
this is
which
my
looks cool.
favorite offcut of TARDIS, right?
Yeah.
I love it. It happened with the diner shot. I love to
Mm.
see a big stupid thing flying through a vortex.
I do too. I wish they'd at least changed up the interior though.
Yeah,
a bit.
the interior looked arse. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a bit
because
disappointed.
it's just left as like a house still. It's just
With
like
a
left as
kind of
like
a console thing to it.
yeah, it's got like a bit of red lighting and a little bit of a console kind of, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's still just the little house. I would like to see the Master's TARDIS look a bit, I don't know, just a little bit funkier.
Well,
really.
the thing with the TARDIS is that they famously they're an extension of the Doctor's personality. Like you get to
Yeah.
see a bit more about them through it. I would love to see what like a fucking erratic, skittish Sacha Dhawan Master TARDIS would look like. Probably just pictures of the Doctor on dartboards and
Yeah,
stuff.
probably. Yeah.
Like,
It just
One
looks
of
like
the
a
things-
house, though.
do you think he'd have chewing gum under seats and stuff, like a real rotter,
No, I
or
don't
like
think
like
so.
like ice pops?
I think
stuck to the curtains or something?
no, I think it'd be the opposite. It'd be like psychopathically clinically clean, like
Oh, like-
American Psycho,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Patrick
and-
Bateman vibes, you know?
Yeah, and he's got various creams that he puts on his little face that Patrick
love a
Bateman
reference,
does.
don't
It's
you?
a reference. Just stop doing it. Yeah, he could be having sex and looking at his muscles in the mirror. Another reference.
Yeah.
To American Psycho. I should rewatch American Psycho.
Sure.
Quite like that film.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Master
reaction to it.
What?
Shame about everyone's reaction to it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
The Master and Lenny Henry are there. They're like, well, we sure are doing an evil plan, aren't we?
What do you think about the dynamic between these two?
Not great.
I think this is the thing where I'm going to see more because I'm interested in it, whereas I don't think you care about this, right?
I don't care. Yeah, Lenny Henry's like not that villainous. He'll have a go.
Yeah, he certainly says some threatening lines here and there that aren't very threatening. Well, because whenever I see him, I'm like, that's the man that flogs hotels. Like, I can't see him as anything other than the guy who loves Pudsey and hotels.
Does he love Pudsey?
Yeah, Lenny Henry. He's the fucking children in need guy.
No, that's Terry Wogan.
No, Terry Wogan. Fucking what century do you live in?
It's Terry Wogan. Terry Wogan, the children in need guy.
Terry Wogan is so 100% dead, Nathan.
Oh yeah, but he was the children.
Yeah, but
in
now
need
it's
guy.
been Lenny Henry, and I'm pretty sure Lenny Henry was doing it while Terry Wogan was also doing it.
There's no way. Wogan wouldn't stand for that.
Am I
not
getting
on Wogan's
right?
patch?
Is Lenny Henry the children in need?
Yeah,
Lenny Henry kicks off his final comic relief. No,
comic relief is not children in need.
Oh, he has been involved in children in need. So I was right, but I am.
Yeah, but so is like literally every fucking person in the UK.
I meant to say comic relief. In my defense, you should have known I meant to say.
Well,
I know, but I meant to say comic relief. So you can't. So you can't have a go at me about this.
I can because you said Pudsey.
No,
okay.
I don't think we'll have to play back the tape and hear that one. I think.
I don't think we need to play back anything. I spy with my little eye some cracking deals for you to take advantage of right now. Or maybe not, I'll just skip forward.
Tape. But yeah, no, I quite like the dynamic here, right? Because I kind of like, it's an interesting concept to me that the Master, and especially this one, is in any way answerable to a human. Like, because Lenny Henry's like, you told me that this would get done.
Yeah.
And there is a moment where the Master's like, no, I thought it would. Like, I thought this would happen like this or whatever. And it's very strange that this Master would be the one that to be anywhere even close to subservient. I know he does have a line where he's like, listen, cunt, I'm not your fucking employee or whatever.
Yeah, look, I didn't get that vibe at all.
Did you not? So I thought he was a little bit like, sorry, Lenny Henry. Kind of
no, because he's like, you told me everything was foolproof. What's gone wrong? And the Master literally says to him, watch your tone, Mr. Barton.
I got that stuff, and I know there was it got pushed up into a line where the Master was not having it, but it did feel very much when Lenny Henry was like, you told me this would get sorted, and Master was like, I know, mate, I know. Like felt like he was on the back foot trying to figure out why his plan didn't work, kind of thing.
Yeah,
which it might have been less to do with his relationship with Lenny Henry and more to do with the fact that he was just pissed off that he couldn't blow the Doctor up or whatever.
I think maybe that, maybe, but yeah, this Master is definitely not going to play fucking second fiddle to Lenny Henry.
Fair enough.
Of all fucking people.
What do you think now that we're seeing a bit more of it? What do you think of Sacha Dhawan's work as the Master, or like how he is in like scenes and moments to moments and stuff?
Well, there's more of him to come. So.
Okay, we can talk about it in one of his bigger scenes.
Yeah.
So the Doctor and Ava, they land in Ava's time.
Ada.
Is it? I thought it was Ava.
No, it's Ada.
Why did I write down?
She's a famous person from history, Lawrence.
I don't know this about history.
Ada Lovelace.
I know about computers or something. Yeah. All right. Fine. All right. Look, I got a phone. I'm sure I've benefited. All right, but at the same time, I don't know about it.
Good stuff. All right, well, at least do with the respect of getting the name right, okay?
Why have I written down a name as Ava the whole time?
Because you're a dumb cunt.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, they land in fucking 19th century London.
Yes.
And the Doctor's like sniffing wine or whatever.
Yeah. She like snaps in, I guess, and everyone's like,
yeah. Oh,
what a magic trick. Yeah.
Yes.
I quite enjoyed the mix up between the marvelous apparating man, and then the Doctor's like, oh fuck, woman.
Every time she says, she still can't get used to it, which is quite fun.
It is fun. She just keeps reverting, which is very, very fun.
Anyway, they apparently have landed in some sort of science fair or something. There's all kinds of like wacky professors and probably people from history. They're like, here, look at my bloody magneto. It'll give you powerful shocks.
Yeah.
And here's a steam gun that fires 1,000 bullets per second.
Oh, yeah, 1,000
And
bullets.
here's a diving bell. You see, you can use it to dive.
Which of these would you use to try and kill the Master?
Probably the big gun, I reckon.
Yeah, the gun does do the trick, to be fair.
Yeah. Hi, don't worry, you've not missed much.
Yeah,
We're
don't
here.
worry.
We're
We've just
chilling.
mostly been chatting about random shit
Yeah,
until
mostly.
this point, yeah. We're in the early moments of the episode, you might say.
So we're 2 hours into the episode. We've still got legs. But mere moments into the episode of Doctor Who.
Isn't that the way? Isn't that how it should be?
that is how it goes, yeah. And then we'll rush through the last 2 hours. At the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, I do like the Doctor going, the magical, marvelous appearing man or whatever. But then every time, good fun. I like that she can't. It's a big change, isn't it? You know,
It's a massive change, yeah. You can't just
spend
acclimatise to it straight away.
Well, as far as she knows, all of her life been just some bloke, and then suddenly,
Ooh, as far as she knows,
Ooh,
Nathan,
little
a little
sizzle,
bit of
sizzle.
Well, if the
Ooh.
episode will sizzle, why not us?
Ooh.
Why don't we engage in a little moment?
I love sizzling some sausages from time to time. You know?
Oh, I'm so excited to get to that arc, but we'll get there. All right, no talking about it.
There's plenty to go through first.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. What
Oh,
happens?
the doctor sniffs like like you said about the wine thing. I did.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
when she landed.
Yeah, I know, but I did appreciate. I just because I realized I didn't actually respond to you saying that.
Okay, yeah, you just moved on entirely.
Yeah, I was like, Nathan, shut up.
Yeah.
Right? I haven't reached my note on that yet. And then I've reached my note, I'll go, I should have responded to Nathan when he said that.
Top notes of London.
Yeah.
Touch of mid-century, whatever.
Bit of wine tasting for sniffing out the earth or whatever.
Sure, fun. Why
It's
not?
good stuff, yeah.
Anyway, the point is Ryan, Yaz, and Graham, they're landed. They're in an airport hangar.
Yeah.
They figure out they're in Essex. Graham's like, oh, fuck, sick, man. This is my patch. And
This is my manor.
This is my patch. I fucking love this place. Up the boys.
Yeah.
And Yaz and Ryan are like, Essex. Fuck, you know.
Fucking Essex.
What are you doing here? Get me back home. Get me
This
back to
is
Sheffield.
I did like the way that they've had to have like that they were saying they were so adamant. The guy on the plane was like, no one was on this. And no one's come off of this. And then it just kind of slowly pans back to reveal three very obvious fucking hiding people in a hangar. Like Lenny Henry could just turn his head or just use his fucking peripheral vision and probably see them.
I mean, we all know how famously insecure airports are. And you can easily get in and out of the fucking the runway of an airport with no issues whatsoever.
No one will see you.
Yeah, you can walk in and out of there all day long. You know?
And I hear they just let you walk into whatever hangar you want as well.
Yeah.
I hear it's that simple.
It's fine. It's an airport, man. It's not exactly, the most secure place in the country. Oh, what it is? Oh, okay.
Oh, my mistake.
I didn't know.
But yeah, so they're in they're in Essex. What do they have to do now? They have to
Nothing yet. Nothing
Oh,
yet.
they have
Because
nothing to
this
do
is
at this
where we
point.
go back to the past or whatever.
Right.
And the master shows up. And he's angry and he's mad and he's insane.
He is cross.
He's wearing a little suit, he's got a top hat, and he's like, bloody, what is it he says? He's like,
Somebody fresh-
see the incredible shrinking device.
Yeah.
And he like shrinks a man and woman and then just fucking yeets them across
just
that room.
the casual fuck them. Like
No, it's not casual. It's fucking filled with
like
rage. He's yeeting it like he's never been angrier at this person. This master, he's an angry little boy.
Would you say of all the master's fits in this episode that you have a favourite? I could probably guess what your favourite is.
No. First of all, okay, no, okay, but okay.
This is a mammoth-sized
The
butt.
Nazis hired like fucking fashion designers for a reason, though.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Look, I don't agree with what they stand for, but the Nazi uniforms, like, they're kind of dripped up. Look, I know it's weird to say that. Look, let me be clear. I do not like anything they stand for, okay?
I threw you the most the most deflectable little spade, and you have dug yourself the world's biggest hole with it.
I have to be honest.
Oh my God.
Let me be 100%. This episode is not going to go well for me. I can already see that. Do you know what I mean, though?
Right.
Like, you take the smart stickers and everything else and the thunderbolts off the uniforms.
Yes.
Okay, you take the skulls and everything else off.
Yes, all the symbols that are hate
All the
and
symbols
spread
of
hate
hatred.
and remain to still spread hate to this day and all of this. Yeah,
Get rid of all them.
Yeah.
And get rid of the context of history and everything else
Yes.
associated with that uniform and everything else.
Base level clothes alone.
Yeah.
If these clothes were on someone that... If Nazis weren't a thing and a regular person was handed these clothes...
Big black leather coat,
Yeah.
boots.
You might argue that they could have some perceivable drip.
Bro got that shit on.
Oh, God, that shit on straight.
But no, I like the Master's little purple suit and his little pants.
The purple suit looks great, yeah.
His little checkered pants and stuff. It's quite a doctory look, really.
It is a bit of a doctory look. It's a bold man that can pull off a purple jacket like that.
It's good. I like it. Yeah,
it's
the purple's the Master's color, I think, isn't it? Missy was always rocking a bit of purple.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was John Sim ever?
No, not really. No, he was more like blacks and
He had some red.
dark greys and whatnot.
Yeah. He had little he wore like a fine black suit, didn't he? In Series 3.
Bit boring, really. Isn't it?
That was a bit of a dull look.
Just
yeah.
boring. Yeah.
But saved it with that dressing gown with his little chest out.
The dressing gown was quite fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he under there? Do you reckon he's fully nude under there?
Yeah, I reckon he was balls out.
Yeah, I think balls out in a dressing gown. What's your dressing gown vibes? Are you boxer in it in a dressing gown, or are you like pajamas, full set under there, or?
So the Doctor and Ada are at this science fair.
Yeah.
And yes, the Master shows up. He's shrinking people. He's throwing them about. He's very angry.
Yeah.
It's a good time. He's showing us the insane nature of this Master. He's very angry. He's very insane. He's doing all kinds of shit.
Well, it's interesting that you say like the nature of this Master, because there is a little sequence where he pulls the Doctor aside and says like, I love doing this. This is when I kill people, when I feel their fear, it is what I'm made for. This Master is very much aligned with the idea of like killing is great stuff, and I love it. Right,
he's threatening people in the room, and then he's like, "Nobody move!" And then he like turns to someone. He's like, "Oh, did you just move?" Really getting up close and threatening them, and then he pretends it's fine, but then he's like, "Oh no, sorry, my mistake," and then just shrinks them and stuff.
Oh, awful,
menacing.
Yeah. It's just toying. It's a predator toying with the prey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's horrendous.
And then there's a bit of an exchange between the Doctor and the Master, where the Doctor's like, "Look, what do you want, cunt? Okay." And the Master's like, "Kneel." I'm like,
"Oh God."
Oh, and then the Master's like, "You know what I want. What's my name?
Yeah.
What's my name? And call me Master." He's saying, and look, look. Does this say more about me or the episode itself? And I'm looking at this. My eyebrow is raising. I'm like, chat, is this kinky?
There's something there to it, isn't there? There is something. Not since the homoerotic tension of Sim and Ten.
Exactly. Yes.
Have we had a scene maybe this sexually charged? No, I feel like Missy must have had some moments.
Well, not necessarily. I think it's probably more domestic. It's probably supposed to be more domestic violence than necessarily like a kink coded thing. But it's incredibly. Again, I don't know if this just says more about me, but it's incredibly like kink coded.
No, I see something to it, and if I see it, I think it must be there.
He's telling her to kneel. Andrew Scott said kneel in Fleabag.
I do, yeah.
We all wet our panties.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I actually knelt.
It was deep ideas. I got in front of my TV.
Yeah. I said, "What now,
said,
Andrew
yes,
Scott?"
Father. What now?
Then the scene was something else, and I was like, "Bring Andrew, please."
It was deeply erotic. Okay?
It was very erotic.
There's look. I don't know if Doctor Who should ever really get into the realm of eroticism.
No,
okay,
no.
But there was something in the air that night, to quote ABBA.
And to quote Olivia Rodrigo, I'm sensing some undertone.
I'm sensing some undertone.
Yeah. Look at us both being Mr. Reference. What I'll say as well, something that I quite liked is that Now, look, we're yet to discuss the order of masters and all of this stuff, right? But either way, right, whether you listen to what the popular theory is on this or not, and I don't know if it's ever, set in stone and put in ink and finalized or whatever.
I don't believe it is.
Yeah, well, either way, like, I don't want to know. I like the mystery of the master. I like that element of it.
Yeah, so there is an element of discussion with this master. Like, is it pre-Missy? Is it post-Missy? Where does it come? Because obviously Missy kind of like went through a sort of a change of heart,
Bro
a
really
redemption.
was watching Pokemon, wasn't he?
What did I say?
Misty.
Oh, Misty. Yeah, I was watching.
Missed the reference.
Yeah. But yeah, Missy went through like a sort of redemption at the end there and stuff. And like, does this kind of undo that? I mean, I don't know. That's definitely a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
I'm more of the opinion that like, I don't think there's anything that prevents this from being post Missy, really. Okay?
No, I don't either.
And I wouldn't even say that this undoes what happened with Missy and everything like that.
It's a different incarnation.
Exactly. I think it's just an unfortunate case that once Missy regenerates, it's kind of like that sickness is able to take over once again, really.
Yeah.
That addiction to this sort of stuff. Because we often talked about Missy like going through trying to quit an addiction to being evil and sinister and all that stuff. And once she regenerated, it was like the master's sort of true nature came back, really. He was able to take hold. And also there's something in the sense of like it going back to a man. Like having less empathy, I guess. People often say women have a lot more empathy than men, which I don't know how scientifically is true or not, but like,
no, but that's a very interesting point.
Yeah,
though. Like, at least societally, it's been not proven necessarily, but definitely seen.
Yeah, 100%.
And noticed. Yeah, I'll say two things about it because I agree. I don't think there's anything that necessarily stops this being post Missy. Because I think if you're getting a bit too like high and mighty about like, oh, Missy's arc, you can't touch Missy's arc, you can't undo it. Who killed Missy? Just putting that out there. The master. Yeah. So it's hardly hypocritical, is it? And I also think there's an element specifically this scene that speaks to it potentially being post Missy with the absolute reinforcing of the point of this is what I was made for. This is my purpose. Killing is fun to me. And then the kind of insistence that the Doctor kneel before him, maybe on account for like some of the shame that he feels for in a past life siding with her.
Potentially.
Like, I think there's something to that there. I know people have theories about where this master sits, but I think part of the fun of the master is always in the fact that there is a level of ambiguity that
I think so too.
Yeah, it kind of shouldn't ever be explained because that's the fun of it.
I think there should always be a vagueness to the master. There should always be a lot we don't know. We don't know quite how, I mean, maybe some people do like know exactly how many regenerations they have, and I'm sure Big Finish has like. Well,
apparently the master in Classic, apparently they needed like a second set because they look like the shredded bin bag at one point, and then they were like,
I think the TV movie might reference a second set of regenerations or something, or something. I'm not sure. I can't really remember.
Yeah.
And I know like Big Finish has like masters we've never seen in the show and stuff. Like
probably resembling Roger Delgado.
No, that actor, Neil's dad from The In-Betweeners plays a master.
Oh, the one Neil. One, the guy that says that. Yeah.
He's a master.
Famous Bumder.
Famous what?
Famous Bumder, as he's called by Will. From The In-Betweeners. Remember? Will's dad comes home and Will calls him a bumder. Very iconic line from The In-Betweeners.
No, I don't remember that at all.
No, well, it's quite rude.
There's
I won't
Mr.
explain.
Reference.
Yeah, no, it's very famous. You're in the minority for not knowing that scene.
Yeah, I haven't watched The In-Betweeners in a while.
Yeah, he goes, you would say that, wouldn't you, you bumder?
Okay, so it's almost a very homophobic.
That's why I said I'm not going to explain.
That's why I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like I was.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, what did you just say?
I'm quoting Nathan. Mr. Reference gets a free pass.
Well, I don't know.
Ask me to quote other things.
I don't know. It's still an extremely homophobic name. I don't know how I feel about that.
You need to take it up with the In-Betweeners, right? Okay. I didn't say it.
Do you know, the reason I haven't really watched the In-Betweeners for a while, well, it's not really the reason, it's just something I found weird. When I worked at a summer camp in America, as you know, there was a guy who I was working with who was always watching the In-Betweeners.
Oh, no.
Just like
One of
literally
them.
every spare second he got, he was just watching it on his phone.
Oh, no.
Like
That's a weird kind of guy.
during meal times, just in his fucking bunk, just on his bed, just watching. Like, I'm not even joking. Like every spare second.
And
this
there's not
cunt was
that
watching
much of the
In-Betweeners.
In-Betweeners as well.
No, there's like what 3 seasons?
3
And
seasons of like
6
6
episodes each
yeah.
or something. Always watching the In-Betweeners. It was so strange.
That as a genre of man, that's
Yeah.
a very concerning one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I would hate to see his life now.
You can like a show, you can like the In-Betweeners. That's fine. It's a comedy, but to like it that much is
And it's a very specific. It's a reactionary show. And so much of what happens in the In-Betweeners that is funny is designed to be seen for the first time, and you're supposed to go, "That's very shocking that they said that." And I think it does lose its shine on a rewatch because it's a little bit of like, I heard all those things that you said about women that were horrendous.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I don't know how well it holds up. But.
It's funny. It is a very funny comedy, but at the same time, it's definitely, there's elements to it that are dated as hell, I think.
But Will's in that advert when he doesn't know what Argos is, and that pisses me
and you
off.
hate that advert.
I do. It pisses me off every time I see it, which I haven't seen in a while because it's no longer Christmas, but it does piss me off.
Maybe they'll roll it out again next year.
Well, I hope not. I'll be writing a letter to Argos. I'm telling you that. Anyway, the master says, "When I arrange for your death, I expect you to stay dead."
Yeah.
And he's like, "How did you escape?" Blah, blah, blah. Bit of back and forth and everything like that. And nothing really of note happens here apart from Ada shoots him with a gun.
Ada shoots him with a gun. I will say there is the first kind of instance of the master revealing, like, me and those light boys were having a whale of a time, and the doctor's like, "Bitch, you don't even know who the fuck they are."
Yeah, you
and he's
don't
like,
know what's going on.
"I do, and mind your business, actually.
Yeah.
Why are you lying?"
Bit of fun when Ada's on the gun and then some pompous 18th century gun's like, "Young lady, that is no device for a woman."
What I love doing is circling
There's a moment
back
where
to
you
a
cheered,
moment.
obviously.
No,
A
it's a
hero for
moment that we
Lawrence.
can circle back to later on, I think, Nathan.
Okay.
You might even say.
Why is that?
Because
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, all right.
I was going to press the little button for you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
easier.
yeah, I got you. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Doctor's weird gun rules again coming into play.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Ada, I do not approve. Thanks for saving my life and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't approve of these.
Well, I think you do.
And then she just throws a grenade at him.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. I mean,
Ada, how dare you shoot him with a gun? Anyway, where's this grenade?
beep, 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 beep.
Let me blow him up. This is much more humane.
Yeah, this is much more effective and ethical and cool, I think. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, fucking what happens? Ada leads the doctor to this like a mate's house or something. She's like, "I got a mate. It's a little place we can hide out. It's safe." And it's
That's later. But
is it later?
we're back in the future or the present.
Oh,
I
they
guess.
go on the run, didn't they?
They go on the run. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on the run.
Shades
They're like
of Series 3 here. Let's go get some chips.
a little bit, yeah. Well, not the chips, but yeah, they're walking through like town or whatever, and then they see their faces on like a big screen, like wanted for whatever crimes or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's them, and then they get a phone call from Lenny Henry.
This is what I mean. Shades of Series 3.
Well, yeah, but this is one of the dumbest things. I had to make a note of this because he goes, "Hello, friends," or should I say, plain thieves. Good one, mate.
Well, you got me.
Fucking hell. You've really fucking rinsed them there, haven't you? Hello, friends, or should I say plain thieves?
Like they're going to give a fuck as well about
How
shading
very
you. Like,
sinister of you, Lenny Henry.
oh, don't say that. That touched the nerve. I did steal his plane just moments ago. Oh my god, that's so yeah, that I will say I didn't even catch that. That is a fucking stupid line.
Also, really, they didn't steal the plane.
No,
They just
you
took
crashed
it to where
it with the minute.
You blew it up, okay? They just took it to where it was originally going. They left it there.
If anything,
mate.
they saved your plane.
Exactly. They saved you a couple
Yeah.
of million, probably.
He should say hello, friends, or should I say people that really, really saved me a lot of money by not blowing up my plane?
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think realistically, if you saw on a billboard people that were wanted for like hijacking a plane, that you would, one, remember it enough to recognize them in a street, and two, if you did recognize them, would it be anything more than the capacity of you being like, is that? Oh, you know?
Well, if the billboard was literally right in front of me and they was also right in front of me.
And they were looking at it going, oh my God,
Yeah.
we're on that billboard.
Oh my God, that's us. I could probably put 2 and 2 together.
I still wouldn't be asked though, I think.
Well,
It's not my job, is it?
it's not my job. I'm not going to call the police.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, They're here, but
That's
I
your
guess
business.
it depends.
What did they do with the plane, I think is the question.
Yeah, plane
Did they do a
hijacking's a
9/11?
pretty serious thing. You know?
Were they
Like,
trying to do a 9/11?
Yeah.
Or were they trying to basically be like, let's go give it to Greenpeace or something so that they can do something cool with it? Or just stop oil or whatever.
Greenpeace need a plane.
They might do. They might donate a good plane to some cool people that will do good stuff with it.
Greenpeace.
Maybe UNICEF need another plane.
UNICEF would have been a better option. Greenpeace.
I'm realising the hypocrisy of Greenpeace flying a plane. Yeah.
All those carbon emissions from the plane, that's right up Greenpeace.
Thank you for this, they say.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want me to take it anywhere else, though, because then they'd have to move it, doing more carbon emissions, you know?
I've moved on from this bit, Lawrence. Anyway, Lenny Henry's like, your passports are revoked, your cards are frozen, whatever. I know what you're doing.
Does he have the power to revoke people's passports as a person that runs Facebook, effectively?
Yeah, well, he's a billionaire, isn't he?
He can't just do shit, though.
Well, yeah, but he can. He's a billionaire. He can make a call to the PM and be like, get this done.
Oh, true, yeah.
Point is, he's got connections.
They're in his pocket, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hello, like, PM, or should Musk I say...
Prime Minister. Got him.
Got him.
Yeah, but like, fucking Musk can like get in touch with Trump and be like, hey, by the way,
yeah, but
I
that's
don't want
because
this person coming into the country.
That's because they're all collectively hiding each other's paedophile stuff, aren't they?
And this is the same thing here, probably.
Oh, it's true, yeah. Lenny Henry, Lenny Nunce.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Horrendous.
For a man famous
Good one, bro. Lenny Nunce. Good one. It fucking took you all week to come up with that one, didn't it?
No, but you did this. You know what you did to my brain before we started recording.
I broke it.
You did break it.
Anyway, Ryan's like, smash your phones. He smashes up his phone, and then they off on the run. It is quite serious for this, isn't it? Very.
Very. A man calls them, run for your life.
Run for your life, Doctor.
Very much
I said, run.
Well, especially because it's the plan of a master as well. This scene's missing a bit of that gravitas, I think.
It is, yeah.
A bit of that drama.
Yeah. It doesn't have the intensity and the drama of that one.
No, it doesn't, yeah.
But anyway, the Doctor and Ada Lovelace, they go to that guy's home.
Yeah, what's his name?
Babbage.
Cabbage.
Something Babbage.
Do my cabbage joke.
No, I won't. I refuse. I'm not getting involved with this.
So who's this geezer is the bloke that made a computer, and
no, Alan Turing made the computer.
Alan Tudyk?
Alan Turing.
So is Gary.
You're exhausting.
I'm in a specific strange mood today. I think it's because I've got a new pair of socks on and I'm feeling myself, Nathan.
Okay.
So who's this guy if he didn't make a computer then?
He's related to someone who did. I don't fucking know.
He's related to someone who's related to Alan Tudyk.
He made a silver woman or whatever.
He made a silver woman.
Right. Yeah, the little woman.
Yeah, but what does she do? What's her purpose?
She's the silver woman thing.
I'm a silver woman. Yeah, but what's the silver woman for?
I don't fucking know. It projects the light things, okay?
That's as a different engine, kind of a precursor to a computer. So in a roundabout way, he made computers.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Steve Jobs.
Yes, okay. But then the Doctor's like, oh, so if you're Charles Babbage, then you're Ada Lovelace, daughter of Lord Byron and Annabella Milbank. And I think Lord Byron is the father of Mary Shelley, I believe.
Brother, what?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Berry.
No, Mary Shelley.
Alan Tudyk.
Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein.
Right.
Okay.
Watch that.
And that will come back in an episode later on this season.
Right, I see. So you're just keeping my... So while you were telling me about that, I was remembering where I know the name Lovelace from, and it is a 2013 film called Lovelace, starring Amanda Seyfried, where she plays the woman who popularized the blowjob.
Okay.
That's true.
There was a time where it was unpopular?
Well, she is actress Linda Lovelace, star of Deep Throat, a landmark 1972 film that centered on the pornographic concept of giving a blowjob.
Okay.
And apparently popularized the domestic blowjob in-house. People were seeing that in droves and going, oh, Wish my old girl would give me one of these.
Quite frankly, I have nothing of interest to say about that. Anyway, whatever. The Doctor and Ada, they find a fucking
Directed by
silver
Rob
woman.
Epstein.
I swear to God, Lawrence. Can we move
Related
on from
to
this?
the Epstein? You wonder?
Probably. Can we move on from this deep throat thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just got to find out.
What have you got to find out?
If it's part of the Epsteins.
Okay.
He's made a lot of LGBTQ films, which is what it says on Wikipedia, so that's nice.
Who has? Jeff Epstein?
Robert P. Epstein.
I mean, he made a lot of films. I wouldn't call them that.
No. This is the man that made the film about the porno, not the porno. I can find out who directed the porno.
Oh, Lawrence, I swear to fucking God.
Oh, it's annoying, isn't it, when someone's deep diving on shit no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah, but I'm ready to move on now. That's the difference.
See, the trouble is I just did it and then a Pornhub link came up.
Great.
I won't be clicking on that. Jerry Gerard.
You won't be clicking. I bet the link's purple, though, isn't it?
Let's have a look. Shall I have a look?
Do you want to revisit this website?
Jerry Gerard.
Highlights! The charge against me is a connection with one James
How far
Reynolds.
does a girl have to go to untangle her tingle is the tagline for the
That's
movie.
an awful thing to say.
Isn't it horrendous?
Yeah. Oh.
There's loads of lore about this.
That's nice. Can we move on?
Yeah. We'll do a podcast about this another day.
No, we won't. I never want to talk about this again.
The Lovelace cast. Oh no, Lenny Henry's hacked my phone and he's made me show you all these ads.
And this is the first time you've said this.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Anyway, there's a silver lady, okay?
Yeah.
And basically it projects the light stuff or whatever. And this Babbage cunt, he's got notes on these creatures and stuff. He's
Babbage
like
cunt.
He's sketched them in a book or whatever.
Yes.
And she's like, "Oh, Mr. You've seen this form too." And he's like, "Madam, these are my private notes. How dare you?
How dare you get into my private? Why are we doing Alan Cummings?
Oh yeah,
That's Alan Cummings. Oh madam.
Oh madam.
Why does the lassie speak of commerce?
It's so good.
Such good.
Why does
the lassie speak of commerce?
Oh. Anyway, whatever.
Can we get to the soft shoe shuffle?
Wait. Yeah, whatever. Basically, the doctor's gonna. The doctor figures out she can use the silver lady to teleport back to the 21st century.
Yes,
basically.
yeah.
But then Ada grabs her at the last second. She's like, "I'm coming too, cunt."
Yeah.
And then off they go into time and space.
I tell you what, I do like this scene. The companions are all holed up on the run. They haven't got any chips.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Chipless.
Series 3 could never.
Series 3 could never.
They come out here chipless.
You come to me chipless on the run Sunday.
On Fish and Chip Friday.
Fish and chip. Haddockless, you might say.
Codless.
Codless. But yeah, I do like this scene. I quite enjoy this, right? Kind of, they declare that like the doctor might not be coming back, so they declare that they'll go on and they'll stop this thing, kind of in lieu of her absence and stuff. And what I do kind of like is that it's spurred on a little bit by Graham, who, if you remember last week, the Master was being like, check out those files about the doctor, because fuck all. Like the Master was noodling in a little bit on Graham. And Graham's now the one to bring up the fact that the Doctor is a little bit secretive to all of them, right? And it's kind of, they're all getting a little bit irate about it. Enough of the secrets, kind of thing. When are they going to be kept in the loop, as opposed to kind of held at arm's length? Which I thought this was quite an interesting scene.
Yeah.
A bit of conflict, a bit of drama, companions pushing back, which hasn't happened all that much in this era, if we're honest.
Yeah, I like that they're starting to question exactly what they know about it. Like they and even basic stuff, like the fact that the Doctor had regenerated from a man into a woman. They've heard the Doctor mention this, and was it last week the Doctor said that Graham said, "Oh, I thought she was joking about that" or something.
Yeah, like
that. Like this has been referenced and mentioned, and the Doctor's always saying, "Oh, I'm not a man anymore," and all this sort of stuff. But they kind of just assumed it was some sort of ongoing joke or something.
Yeah, because he recalls back to when she literally fell through the fucking train and was like, "Oh, half an hour ago I was a fucking Scotsman or whatever."
A white-haired Scotsman.
A white-haired Scotsman, yeah. So yeah, I like that it's kind of they're taking notice a little bit, which I appreciate. And doing so, it kind of develops the characters in not in a groundbreaking way, but it is interesting that they feel like they've been on that journey this whole time and still know so little, which is quite fun.
Graham reveals that he stole the spy shoes, the laser shoes.
Yes.
But he forgot to read the instructions.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, don't blame me. We were in a rush, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then Ryan reveals he stole the rocket cufflinks, but also didn't read the instructions. And then Graham's like, you donut.
What I love about this is like because they didn't realize that these would be needed again. Right.
Yeah.
So I like to picture Graham and Ryan. They go home to the flat and they're like, Graham's like, right, push the furniture against the walls. And they both just start going pew pew with their lasers and fucking rocket shit. You know what I mean?
When you say flat, do you mean the house that they live in?
No, they've got a flat, haven't they?
No, you're thinking of Yaz's flat.
I am thinking of Yaz's flat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yaz's flat's back in this. Her dad's getting zapped by a computer.
Oh, yeah. He gets attacked by his phone or a computer or something. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Good, yeah.
He's been watching Deep Throat.
Been watching Black Mirror.
He might have been watching Black Mirror.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I thought that scene was good. I liked it. And then, yeah, what's happening now? Oh, then we get into Nazi territory, don't we?
Well, then that's when all the light boys start to appear.
Oh, yeah, they show up. They spawn in outside. The
Sylvanians or whatever the fuck they're called.
The Sylvanian families.
The Sylvanian families, yeah, sure. They all show up. Yeah. They're like, we're here and we're going to kill you. Yeah. But yes, the Doctor and Ada are, where are they? France?
They're in Paris.
Paris. Yeah. Bonnie Paris.
Je m'appelle War.
Je m'appelle War.
Je m'appelle War.
Paris.
Baguettes
anyway, yes. They're like, where are we?
Yeah.
And then she's like, where do you think you are, cunt?
She sees someone drive by with a bicycle with a basket with a fresh loaf of bread in the front of it. And that's because we must be
a striped vest and a string of garlic around his neck.
And a beret on. We must be in Paris.
Paris, 1943.
Yeah.
It is. And the Doctor's like, oh.
Bad time to find yourself in Paris.
Yeah, 1943 as well, yeah. Not great necessarily here. Blah, 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 bullshit. Barton kills his mum or whatever.
Oh, no, come on. He's killing his mum, man. That's hot shit to delve into.
What is there to delve into?
Well, last week he was all like, oh, my mum loves your papers, right? And
he was lying, isn't he?
I know he was lying, but this is the first scene. This is the first scene where I've believed Lenny Henry as a bit of a fucking threat, right?
Not me.
Because I know you don't agree, right? But there is something that is quite believable about like a psychopath not understanding, despite the fact that he's literally tied his mum up and put her in a warehouse forcibly, right? And then he's like, why are you fucking pissed off with me? Like, he's so obviously clueless to the fact that he's a deranged fucking lunatic. And I just feel like that's very one-to-one with these like social media mogul types. Like is it a Jack Dorsey? Was he the Twitter man? Or is that a different guy? Or like a Mark Zuckerberg, right? I feel like he has exactly this kind of energy. This like, why is everyone cross with me? I'm just a chill guy that does nice, cool things, despite being so obviously fucking undeniably evil. Yeah, I thought this was an interesting scene. This is kind of what I like. This was the more of the meat. Like enough of the weird shit last week where he was just getting interviewed and he was like, I'm a little bit annoyed about this situation. Then he just leaves. There's no character there, whereas this gives us a bit more to chew on with him, I think.
I don't necessarily agree. I don't think this is very sinister from Lenny Henry. Sure, like I can see what you're saying about billionaires and shit and that sort of stuff and normal men and everything. Sure,
we're just normal men.
But I just don't care. Like I don't care about this.
I mean, I don't find it
sinister. I don't find it scary or interesting. It's just Lenny Henry.
It is a weird subplot that they don't necessarily dive too much into. Like,
he hates his mum or whatever.
Yeah, I can read all that stuff about billionaires and weird social media cunts and stuff like that. Yeah. But none of that's actually examined in the thing.
No,
that's all me being like, oh, that's a nice.
That's you drawing parallels.
Yes.
And adding onto it, which may or may not be there.
It may or may not be there, but
frankly, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter because ultimately the episode's not really exploring it in any way. They just randomly go, Lenny Henry's mum's here, and he wants her to be the first to die or whatever.
Yeah.
Very weird, very strange.
And good on him.
Yeah.
You know?
Why
good
not?
on him. Anyway, Paris, 1943.
Yeah.
The woman who the Doctor and Ada met earlier on the streets, she's just in a room in an office or whatever, sat at a desk, and then in come the boys. The boys in this case being some Nazis.
Yeah, they're not good boys.
But also the master.
Yeah.
Dressed as a Nazi. And this is where you said he got that shit on, though, for real.
It's true, I said that.
And you would agree with that. Every single piece of it. Particularly the red armband.
No, I don't like them.
You love them?
No, I don't like them. I can't commit to it.
You did. You said, where can a brother get himself one of those
I did not.
red armbands, you said.
Someone's granddad in a box in an attic somewhere has one. And they're probably worth a lot of money now.
I don't think they are.
Do they not?
Why would they be? Who's buying these? Why are they worth money?
I feel like, I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm thinking of more Nazi gold. I don't know.
No, yeah, sure. Nazi gold would be worth a few quid.
Yeah.
But why is smart sticker armbands worth anything?
Yeah, they're probably not, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Yeah.
I think they're worthless, and they should be.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So the master comes in with his soldiers, with the Nazi soldiers, and then they shoot the floorboards.
So I guess you could say, and this is not a term I use loosely, right? But until we find out a certain thing in the episode, I guess you could say that these Nazis are quite progressive in their ranks, given who their commander is.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you might be led to believe that perhaps these Nazis aren't as bad as the rest of the Nazis.
Okay. Sure. So see, the point in which you brought up that point was very strange.
Yes.
Because I had literally just mentioned that they had shot the floorboards, okay? Which is
famously Nazi business.
Which is famous Nazi business. And at the moment, we don't know a thing that is brought up later, okay? We only know that they're shooting floorboards, okay?
Yeah.
And with the context of history, we know what those Nazis would be shooting under the floorboards.
Yes, we know what
and it's
typically
not
they're
in
after.
any way progressive, I would think.
I see, look, all of this, right, not what I was going for, right?
Okay.
This is not what I was inferring. I was merely inferring that there is a man who would typically not be deemed suitable to be amongst the Nazi ranks.
Not very Aryan, are you, as the Doctor will describe him later.
Yeah. Oh, there's stuff to talk about there, isn't there, I think?
There is stuff to talk about.
But we've got to get there first. So let's get all through this stuff, right?
Okay, anyway, yes, it was actually the Doctor and Ada under the floorboards.
Yes.
They were fine because they was under a different part of the floorboards, maybe.
Yeah, the Doctor's like one pacifist to another good stuff. And I'm like, the Doctor, I think you're past the point of calling yourself a pacifist.
I was like that. I was like, I don't know if the Doctor can call themselves a pacifist.
Being a pacifist is not exclusively not holding a gun. It's causing harm to anyone.
You just threw a grenade at the master.
You literally just threw a grenade.
I don't know if... So but good on you.
Yeah,
you know?
Look.
Good on you.
Fair enough if that's how you see yourself, but
yeah,
I think the Doctor has some crazy blind spots, if I'm honest.
So it wasn't Jewish people under the floorboards as we initially would believe, given the context of history, but it was wireless radio equipment.
Yes,
which does make sense when we find out what the Master's plan was later in the episode.
Yes.
But yes, wireless radio equipment. So this person is a British spy.
Oh my gosh, a British spy.
A British spy indeed. Yeah.
I've played a Call of Duty mission very similar to this.
Okay.
In World at War. No, not World at War, sorry, World War II, which is a bad Call of Duty game, but does have a good mission in it where they open up more of a Hitman-esque control situation. Okay. And you get to go around and be like, I'm a spy, and you get to go around and be a spy in Paris in 1943.
I've played a mission in Assassin's Creed Syndicate where you are, I don't think you're necessarily a spy, but you kill some spies who are working for the German government for the Nazis. During
When's Syndicate set?
Syndicate is set not during World War II.
But
there is like a mission where you like go through a rift and then you're in World War II, and then you're like Evie and
Jacob.
No, Evie and Henry's descendant. Evie and Henry's daughter or granddaughter or something.
Right. Okay.
And then you're in World War II as an assassin.
Right. Oh, that's strange. I didn't know that mission was there. I've never played Syndicate fully, to be fair.
Yeah. Cool.
What's happening? Oh, Yaz is like, I tell you what, I need to use a phone box.
Well, there's a not a nice moment, but there's a moment of note, I guess, where Ada sees the future, and the future is Paris of 1943, and it's on fire and burning and everything like that.
That is quite a touching little bit. Yeah.
And she's like, "This is the future, a world on fire." And the doctor's like, "Well, it's hope. These are dark times, sure, but they don't sustain. Darkness never sustains," and that kind of stuff, which is quite nice.
It is nice. Yeah, that's a nice little beat where it slows down for a moment, and you get it gets repeated a little bit later as well with like a do the fascists win kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. But yeah, no, you're right. That is a nice little beat, nice moment.
Yes. So Yaz gets a call from her mum.
Yeah. Doesn't she make the call to her mum?
Yeah, she calls it. She's in a phone box, not a police phone box, just a regular phone box.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Mum, hello, it's me. I'm Yaz."
Yeah.
And her mum's like, "Sick, I love you, Yaz. What's happening? Are you on the run? Are you on the lam? What's going on?
Who's in my bedroom?
Who's in my bedroom? Is it my sister? Tell her to get out of here.
Tell her to get the fuck out of it. It's my bedroom.
Get out of here. All right."
Yaz makes her phone call, and then a load of black SUVs pull up, and they're all seemingly like, "Oh no, we've been rumbled. Lenny Henry's boys are here. They've arrived, and now they're all armed and they've got guns and such, right?"
No.
But there's a little moment. They're like, "Well, do you think I'd actually make that phone call, you stupid fucking idiot, knowing you were tracking us?" And Graham turns around, and oh my god, the best scene in Doctor Who ever occurs.
I don't think you can track public phone calls though. Like,
I think famously that's why people use them to make like suspicious and dodgy phone calls.
Yeah, exactly, because they're like fucking.
But he can do everything, Nathan. He knows the internet.
Yeah, true.
He knows. He's
Mr. the internet.
He's Mr. the internet.
Yeah.
This is very like old man writes tracking or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very like old man doesn't really understand how computers work. Yeah,
he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
There's a line later on which very much confirms that.
Yeah.
But yes, the soft shoe shuffle.
The soft shoe shuffle.
A scene you've been waiting for since we started this podcast.
It's just goated, isn't it? Like it's just a fucking.
Is it?
Yeah, yes, it is. Right, because it is.
I think it's stupid.
It's stupid. No, I want to get on record and say it is goated, but that is because it is stupid and because it is dumb, and also it looks hokey and terrible.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I just love. Somewhere out there is the raw footage of Bradley Walsh just fucking chicken dancing like a moron in a wide shot that just makes him look like a complete buffoon. And until that visual effects artist puts those like laser bolts in, which by the way don't make it look any better.
No, they don't. No,
they at least give it a purpose.
Yeah,
but I'm desperate for that footage. I'm desperate.
Oh, he would have used them earlier on this on the light people things.
He would have used them earlier on the light. Yeah, but there's something about this one.
Does he use them during this scene, or does he just threaten?
Oh no, yeah, he does, because they all start going whoa and ducking their heads and stuff, and they drop their guns, and he's like, "Don't make me do the soft shoe shuffle."
This is the most advanced shoot known to man.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I got a laser shoe, son.
Don't make me do the soft shoe shuffle.
I like this. There's an element of this scene that I find very impressive, right? I think it's fun.
It's awful.
I think it's fun that they're all very smug about it all. Like Yaz is like, "Oh, you thought I'd do this," and Ryan's like, "You're a fucking idiot, and here's our plan, bitch."
I like the Ryan bit. I like we were saying last week. I feel like Ryan's getting more comfortable in the role.
Yes, he is, definitely.
This is not Ryan from season 11, who was very stiff and uncomfortable and quite wooden. But no, this
seems to have warmed up a little bit.
100%.
The accent, I think, has also loosened a little, giving himself just a tiny bit more fucking wiggle room with it.
Yeah,
because we spoke before about a large problem with Ryan was not that he is Tosin Cole is not that he's a bad actor. It's just that the accent is so restricting to him.
Yeah,
because he clearly has a vocal coach that has told him to say things in this specific husky tone that's down here.
I don't think he has a vocal coach.
Yeah, perhaps not. If he does, he has a bad one.
Yeah, if he does, our vocal coach should be fired.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so no, I think this is good. I think this is a nice little smug sequence.
Anyway, yes, they're on a little Morse code machine. What's that thing called? I don't know. Little
beeper thingy.
Telegram thing. Beep, 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 beep. Was it? It's got a name. I can't remember.
A computer.
Anyway, they're on that. It's not a computer. Fuck off. Okay. They're on the thing. Okay. Yeah. They're on the thing. And the doctor taps 4 notes.
Yeah.
And Ada's like, that's not a code. And she's like, not for you, bitch. All right.
Yeah. It's meant for you, actually, Ada. Stop putting your nose in.
All right, great, thanks, Lauren. But I really like this bit. I like the repeated rhythm of 4. It's the heartbeat of a Time Lord, the masters, the drums and all that sort of stuff.
Always been a good bit.
Always been a good bit. I love the moment where the master obviously hears it and then goes to the other thing as well, and they do the back and forth, they're repeating it.
Yeah.
But the music kind of builds, and then the master answers with the and there's a big beat behind it, which is really good. I like it.
It's good until the moment that I think they both go contact.
That's good.
I don't like it. I think it's silly.
It's from Classic Who.
Is it? That makes sense because she does say something like I can do classic or whatever.
Yes, yeah. I was gonna point this out. Yeah, I feel like it's very fun that she immediately says you're not the only one who can do classic.
Yeah,
which is quite fun.
All right, that is fun. I will say that it looks a bit stupid.
It doesn't look stupid. It's nice.
I think it looks a bit. It's funny
Time
that
Lord's telepathic thing.
I'm not drawing the line at the soft shoe shuffle, but I'll draw it here.
You soft shoe shuffle is the goated moment of this episode, but telepathic Time Lord communication is too stupid.
I just think they've needed phones in the past to chat. Like they're not normally doing this. Let's have a little contact moment, are they?
Well, they are in the past in Classic Who.
Yeah, but then why did they forget about it? That's Russell's problem, isn't it?
Yeah, they forget about a lot of things.
Just don't remember the most dramatic answer of a phone of all time in 2007.
They're also in 1943.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with
what phone has the master got on him?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is fair. The Doctor does have a phone with her.
The Doctor does have a phone. We'll talk about that phone.
It's a weird phone. Yeah.
It's not that weird.
Wasn't it like a little flip phone or something?
Yeah.
Weird. For 2020.
It's Martha's phone.
It's Martha's phone.
It's the Razor.
I didn't even fucking realize this.
Phone. It's the Motorola Razor.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't actually notice that. That's fucking. That's going. That's good stuff. Yeah. All right. Soft shoe shuffle can bump down one. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. All right. Fine. Then it's look. I didn't know it was in classic.
I like the
it's
contact.
Not dumb.
Yeah. I like the contact. I think the contact is good.
I've conceded this point.
Okay.
I now also think it's good.
Well, because I mentioned Martha's phone.
No.
Which isn't really related to the contact.
I didn't. Because my exact note says, "What's all this contact nonsense?" Right, and then I said, it seems inconsistent, and obviously,
and yet it's the most consistent.
And yet
thing
it's probably it does make my entire point null and void. So I will be the bigger man here and step down from my criticism.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Stupid cunt.
Anyway, now so that they're like contact. Let's meet up at the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Well, they say let's meet up, and he's like, where else?
Where do you think, you dumb cunt?
Yeah.
We go to the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
The Doctor says it's cold up here. It's worse than Jodrell Bank. Okay.
Yeah.
Which I looked this up. It's a reference to nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I initially thought, is this going to be a reference to when the fourth Doctor dies and it's the paper mache man?
Yeah.
But it's not. No. It's not. It's a reference to nothing.
So it's just something that hasn't happened or it doesn't exist.
It's possibly there is something to do with the seventh Doctor and Jodrell Bank, but that has nothing to do with the Master. I think that's to do with the Daleks or something.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, it's apparently a reference to nothing.
Damn.
So that's good.
That's a bad Mr. reference.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah.
This scene, fun, controversial moment that I'm sure no one has ever commented on before. Is that the Doctor? So he's masquerading as a Nazi.
They have a whole conversation before that part.
All right, go
There's
on.
a whole she doesn't just immediately call the Nazis on him.
No, but no, there's that bit. But then this is where he explains the perception filter and all of that stuff, which gives her the idea to call the Nazis on him, I guess.
Yeah, well, the Doctor says, I don't like what you're wearing or the company you keep. How have you managed that? You're not exactly their Aryan archetype, she says. Yeah.
And he's not.
Which I don't think is I think that's fine to say.
Oh, that's not a bad thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's right.
The man doesn't look like what you would picture when you picture a Nazi, for example.
Yeah.
No, I think the stuff that's worth discussing is the stuff that comes after, which is very strange. What do you think of their little back? Is this the first kind of time they've really had a moment to interact with one another properly in a calm setting alone?
This is the most they've chance they've had to talk properly as the Master and the Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I like the Master being a little bit bit smug about being the one that hijacked the car and then killed C with the sniper or whatever.
Yes.
It's just interesting stuff. And he's like, I didn't bring the glowy light boys here, but we got stuff in common. I'll fuck around with them while they're here, and then I'll kill them, which comes back to bite him in the ass in a big way.
Yeah. Good on them. Yaz and Ryan and Grit, they get found out. Fuck it, who cares? Blah, blah, blah.
This is fun.
Is it fun?
I like him. He's about to, like, what does he say? He's about to roll out his plan or whatever, and he's like, "You guys are 2 steps." But it's more sinister Lenny Henry stuff.
It's not sinister though.
Yeah,
it's Lenny Henry trying to be sinister, but it's just not. Okay.
No, I just
yeah.
I kind of like the moment of the reveal, because Yaz is like, "We scanned your shit, mate. We know that you're 93% human." And he's like, "I build shit. I'm a tester." It struck the thing of like the Elon Musk microchip in the head fucking thing. Just like deranged fucking idiots so detached from reality that they're like, "What's next in human evolution? Surely I'll be the one to crack that code." Like, it's so moronic and so egotistical and ridiculous. And I kind of like that they've done that with Lenny Henry here. Is like, they wanted to test a bit of me, and I needed to be a bit alien for that or some shit. Like, it's just so, like, what's wrong with you? No normal person does this kind of stuff, but he just...
You're so obsessed with Lenny Henry in this episode.
Well, I don't think he's an interesting character. I think there's shades of stuff that are very interesting about him that I wish they would have expanded on a little bit. But I'm happy with what they gave us. It's bare bones enough for me to fill in some gaps that I think would have been quite interesting to mine.
I think all the interesting stuff you're mining is from the gaps you're filling in. Okay.
I can't help being better than Chris Chibnall. All right, that's just how it is.
Okay. You wrote Broadchurch, did you?
Yeah. Look, I am aware that I am filling in some gaps and I'm papering some cracks, definitely. Right, but I do think that there is something. It is very billionaire social media fucking mogul coded to be like the 7% of me can be alien for a bit of testing. Why not? Like, to give up that amount of yourself for seemingly no reason whatsoever does feel very aligned with what a kind of fucking moron would do like that.
That's wonderful. Can we move on?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, the Master and the Doctor again, a bit more back and forth, talking about the Sylvanian families or whatever the fuck they have. The Master just talking about
carnage. I love it when you give in. It's really funny when you just go, "Oh, fuck it. Yeah, go on."
Blah, blah, blah. But yes, then we get to the meat of it here. And earlier in the, last week's episode, he was like, everything you know is a lie. Yeah. And then earlier in this episode, he was like, "Oh, I bring news from home." But he got interrupted before he could go over that. He got shot, actually. And now here he is, a chance to talk. He asks her when the last time she went home was, home being Gallifrey. And he says he took a trip to Gallifrey, hiding in this little bubble universe. And basically, it's all gone. Razed to the ground, everything killed, everything burned. And then she's like, "You're lying." And he's like, "No,
you should go and have a look, mate. Yeah,
go and have a look.
Don't believe me."
And she will later.
Yes, it is later.
So we'll probably talk about that later.
Yeah, we can discuss this whole moment as a whole later. Because right now the Doctor's more like bro's doing fucking subversion tactics. Like,
but then anyway, then she calls the Nazis on him. She's like, "Here we go. Well, you're lying, cunt. And by the way, I've told them you're a British spy and you've been very good at sending us messages and all this stuff.
Yeah,
here come your Nazi mates to take you away or something."
So what do you make of this then?
So quite a controversial moment, judging from the reactions that people are saying. What do you make of it?
I think it's just not very like, I can see where Chibnall's coming from, right? Because I can see the instinct as a writer to go, the Master has given the Doctor a solution here by saying, "Hey, there is one thing that is stopping these Nazis trying to kill me, and it's this thing that you could very easily get rid of."
Oh yes, because the Master has disabled his perception filter.
Yes,
so they'll see him as
they'll see him as what he actually looks like. Yeah. And obviously they're not going to be too happy about that. I can see but I just think they got lost in a little bit. They were too eager to do a fun gotcha moment that they kind of maybe didn't consider that the Doctor using race as a weapon is probably not within character. and also a little bit kind of grim, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the finest hour in the writing. It comes across as a little inconsiderate and kind of downright not great. But I don't know. You're pulling a face like you either agree strongly or disagree wholeheartedly. So do tell me your thoughts.
I kind of disagree.
Okay, all right.
And this is the thing I've been most nervous to talk about this
hot,
episode.
Spicy take from you.
This is the thing I've been most nervous to talk about this episode, because I've been seeing the reactions and everything this week to this scene and everything, and I get it.
Yeah,
I get it from a point of view, from an external point of outside of the show, and everything like that. And maybe, wow, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm not woke or whatever, but I think it's fine for the Doctor to do this, okay?
Crazy.
Because let me explain.
The floor is yours.
Okay, let me go on, okay? Because at the end of the day, this is the Master, okay?
Yeah.
And the Master has chosen to align himself with the Nazis, okay?
Live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing.
But yes, okay, the Master has done a lot of horrible stuff. Genocide, slaughter, ridiculous, horrible stuff, okay? The Master's not, ooh, I'm an innocent person, look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just palling around with my friend the Nazis, okay?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're all innocent, we don't know any better. I've cancelled my thing. and everything like this, okay? The Doctor, I don't think there's any part of the Doctor which is going, off you go to the Nazis, let them deal with you. They'll kill you, and that's it, because you're a person of color, and the Nazis hate people of color, and so that's what should happen to you, because you're a person of color now. This is the Master, okay? What do you think is going to happen once he is left alone with these Nazis?
I was going to kill him, obviously.
He's going to slaughter them, okay?
Yeah.
He's going to immediately slaughter all of them, okay? I think the Doctor knows that, okay? And she's like, Nazis, innit? Fine, mate, you know?
I do agree, and I do take your point that you're saying, like, the Doctor isn't going, now because you're a person of color, I can use that against you.
Yeah.
What I will say is I do think it is... And you're absolutely right, because you use the word external. This is definitely an external thing. Right?
Yes.
Within character, I can kind of see where they're coming from and all of this stuff, right? But
I just think it's the Doctor just like pointing out not the hypocrisy, just more like if you want to fucking dress up like the Nazis, then fucking here you go, then you know,
play with it.
Like
real,
this is who you want to align yourself with, and also the Master again. Like,
it's more of like if you want to play Nazi, then find out what they're about. The hard way,
exactly.
Well, the only thing I'll say about it is I don't necessarily agree with the using race as a weapon, because in this instance the Doctor has an advantage, and that advantage just happens to be the color of someone's skin. Like, she wouldn't be able to do this to someone that did fit the fucking bill of what a Nazi would accept as an appearance. You know, like, this wouldn't fit. Like, if there was just if the Master was a white person with some blonde hair, right, or not even just a fucking white person, right, they would not. The Doctor wouldn't have this advantage. So it does feel, and I get it because it is the Master, but I feel it's an unfair advantage to just be able to play the race card against someone. But that being said, I can see exactly what you're coming from. I know what you're saying, and I know it's not coming from a place of like, the Doctor's trying to get him killed now because he's a person of color. Like, that's obviously not it.
No, I don't think that at all, and I think the again, it's more so the Doctor, like, well, yeah, maybe pointing out the hypocrisy of it is what I mean, because the Doctor, I mean, you don't, when the Time Lord regenerates, they don't necessarily choose directly choose the appearance that they have, but this is how the Master has ended up with, and she's like, okay, but this is what you are now, and you're aligning yourself with the Nazis of all people, okay, why don't you see what that's really like for people like you, okay, and then I'm not saying that's a good thing necessarily, it's not, it is a bad thing, but also it is the Master, okay? Like, at the end of the day, the Doctor is not sacrificing just a random person of color to the Nazis, okay?
Yes.
If that was the case, then yes, I could absolutely see what everyone is saying. But this is the Master. He's going to immediately slaughter them.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
And presumably does. Like,
yeah, and he does. Yeah,
yeah.
He'll be fine.
No, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Well, there we are. Now that we've both been cancelled.
So now that we've been fully cancelled. Well, the doctor runs over to Nora and Ada because they give a phone call. They call the doctor and they're like, we found his TARDIS.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they find the big house.
Oh, and the doctor's like, what a fucking prick. Didn't even change the appearance. Like, just some Australian fucking hut in the middle of 1943 Paris.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little bit funny, if I'm honest.
It was quite funny.
Just the master be like, fuck it, blends in. Earth.
Why
shit.
isn't it changing, though?
Yeah, it should be changing.
Is the master's chameleon circuit broken as well?
One, I guess not, because it can do the Paris. It can do the Australian hut.
But is it stuck as an Australian hut?
I don't know, because the doctor does say he didn't even bother to change the appearance. So maybe.
Well, we haven't seen it be anything else, though. Have we?
No, we haven't.
No. Yeah.
What a disappointing TARDIS. I know we spoke about it a little bit earlier, but what a disappointing little TARDIS. Yeah.
At least we got another TARDIS. Although I think this kind of does this start the run of the 13th Doctor just casually not caring about other TARDISes. I think there's like a surprising amount of other TARDISes she comes across and then just discards and leaves somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's fun.
And so even destroys in some cases.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's fun.
We should do a Patreon episode ranking the off-brand TARDISes, like all the variant little TARDI that we get.
Well, they're all. I don't think they're off-brand.
No, not off-brand, but like anyone's, but not the Doctor's TARDIS.
Not the main TARDIS.
Not the main
not
TARDIS.
The
Yeah.
Okay.
What other TARDISes have we seen, kind of thing?
We'll see another TARDIS, which is the main Doctor's TARDIS, but also not.
Oh,
so there
I
you go.
think I know what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of fun. Anywho, yes, so they're inside the TARDIS. They find like a big map sort of thing, which is like all the targets that the Sylvanian families are looking at, and then we see like notable figures from history.
Yeah.
They're looking at computer cunts basically. They need computer cunts. They're like, you build computers, you're the reason why you have computers, so this is what we're after. And then Ada's like, what's a computer? She's like, fuck. Shut up.
Yeah, forget I said anything.
Yeah.
And you will.
Cool.
I'll be sure to enforce that.
That's wonderful stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Lenny Henry does a big conference.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't go well. It goes very well for him until it doesn't. This bit.
What's this cunt's plan? All right.
Right. So he wants to turn everyone. Right. I will say, as fun as
this billionaire's madness?
Yes. As much as I was having fun in this episode, this is complete and utter bullshit.
This is such fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
If you think about this cunt's plan for more than 2 seconds, you're like, you're a fucking idiot.
He's going to make hard drives out of people or something.
So but not just that, he's going to make hard drives out of people so he can use them to store more data. But what data are you getting, cunt, if every cunt is a hard drive? Okay?
He says that
this is billionaire's disease. They don't think about this. They're like, oh, what we'll do is we'll get rid of our workforce so we don't have to pay wages, okay? We'll automate our entire fucking work line, our workforce, okay? So we don't have to pay any cunt wages. But if no cunt is paying any wages, then how are they going to buy your products, okay? If everyone's out of work, if you've put everyone out of work and are not giving them money, how are they going to be the customers for your business?
If you single-handedly almost effectively start a fucking recession, or at least a micro-recession, you better be surprised when people... You can't be surprised when people suddenly go, I haven't got the money for such frivolous things now anymore.
It's billionaire's madness. If this cunt is going to erase all of humanity and make them all to hard drives so we can store more data... What data is he going to store?
Just cool, cool data.
What a fucking idiot, man.
Also, like, you don't need that much data, bro. You're fine. So, yeah, his speech goes really well for him. I think he feels like a really cool, big, strong man. He's like, humanity's over. You got 3 minutes to prepare, and then explains.
Oh, yeah, he sends everyone a text.
Yeah, he sends everyone a text, and he's like...
Yeah, as his family get it. Yeah. They're like, what's going on?
He's like, I told you, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Fella, you got bigger things to worry about. You're getting zapped by a computer.
Bro's getting eaten by a computer.
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy if it's in your fucking living room, son. it's just a fact.
What happens? Blah blah blah.
All the light boys spawn in because they're like, time to do an invasion now, as everyone's doing a storage. Right. No one knows what each other's plan is because Lenny Henry's plan is to do storage. Right?
Yeah.
The Master's plan is to just go along with everyone else's plan for no reason, to do fucking around.
Chaos.
And the light boys' plan is to do fucking Earth domination, right?
Yeah.
So if they do Earth domination, what for? Because they're all going to be hard drives.
Well, yeah, but that is the domination, isn't it? If they're burned up and turned into hard drives, then that's the domination.
What do they need data for? They don't even have laptops.
They don't. That's just the hard drives are meaningless to them. That's just a
Right.
side effect. They don't care about the hard drives.
Oh, so they
It's
just
a-
they just
a
want someone
cause.
to stop them, basically.
It's more so the burning them up thing that they're cared about.
Right. What a
Yeah.
bizarre.
They just happen to become hard drives in the process.
I will say, complete and utter horseshit.
I mean, it's all horseshit.
This does not matter in any capacity.
No,
yeah. And it's
it's
also
all
immediately
horseshit.
undone by a go back to normal button as well.
Yeah. Well, this is where the Master comes back
Yeah.
because they're Yaz, Ryan, and Graham are trying to
It's fucking-
destroy this Silver Lady or whatever.
I think it's
trying to
really
use the
fucking
soft shoe
funny
shuffle
how he
on it.
walks in, Master.
What?
I think it's really fucking funny how the Master walks in.
He's pissed off,
I have
man. I'll
spent
tell
the
you
most
that.
frustrating 77 years of my life.
It does remind me of that Stephen Moffat written comic relief Doctor Who sketch that we watched a bit of. You know when
What was that one again?
You know when Mr. Bean is the Doctor and
Joanna Lumley is
well,
the
eventually,
Doctor or something, yeah.
eventually, but it's initially the guy from The Crown and Pirates of the Caribbean as the Master.
Yeah, that's
And
right,
then he keeps just like getting trapped somewhere and like, I've been there for 70 years crawling through the sewers, Doctor. That's a funny little thing.
that is
That's
fun.
a funny
Mr.
little sketch.
Reference.
Mr. Reference.
Look at you
That's
go.
you. That's you.
But yeah, so suddenly the Silver Lady thing stops whirring around, and then Lenny Henry's like, fuck, shit, and runs out. And he's like, I don't know, what do you do after this, right? Because as a billionaire, if you've just told the entire Earth that you're going to murder them,
You
right?
kind of fucked it.
You
haven't
kind of fucked
really?
it big time, yeah, because you can't be like,
Yeah.
oh, I better get in my helicopter and escape. Like, brother, your helicopter pilot thinks you're a cunt.
Now you can just say it was AI.
Yeah, true, but like, that was AI.
Yeah,
That's
that wasn't
weird.
me. That was AI. Yeah.
That was a weird AI thing that happened, yeah.
Yeah. Who's going to believe you?
Oh, I fucking hate AI so much.
Yeah, me too, brother.
Yeah.
Me too. Blah, blah, blah. Najia, which is Yaz's mum, is like, what was that? And he's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, sick.
And
fine.
then no one worries about it ever again.
No one worries about it.
Everyone that day, do you think people talk about it in the same way that everyone woke up one day with a U2 album in their phone? Like, do you remember the day we got that weird text that said humanity ends in 3 minutes and then it just didn't?
Well, yeah, I watched the thing though where fucking was it Steve Jobs? No, Steve Jobs was dead. It was Tim. It would have been Tim Apple at
Tim
the time,
Apple, yeah.
saying like everyone's getting a U2 album, and I'm like, I don't want a U2.
I don't, yeah, keep it.
I don't want it.
It's just going to clog up my shit. I don't need it.
Don't put it on my phone. Give me the option to download it if I want to.
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Don't just put it on my fucking phone.
Yeah, very strange that happened.
Ah, good job.
I remember when they
good
were like,
job.
everyone will love this. Like U2
Yeah.
were a relevant band at the time that anyone cared about as well.
Yeah.
Like,
no one's cared about U2 for ages.
come on,
mate.
man. Is that Bono? Bono's in U2, isn't he?
Bono's in U2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his
Bono
glasses.
and the Edge. Anyway,
What?
blah blah blah. The Doctor, the Master, and the Doctor are here again. What happens?
So the light boys all spawn in, right? And the Doctor's like, you might want to be careful who you're mates with, boys, and plays an audio recording of
Oh yeah,
the Master basically being like, fuck them.
Yeah,
And then the Master's like, I didn't say that. That was AI. But they go, we don't know what
Yeah.
AI is yet.
sure.
And so
then they take him away.
yeah, they take him away, and he's teleported away, and he's like, Doctor, as he teleports away, which is good. I like Sacha Dhawan hamming it up big stars.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's great. He's really good.
He's
at it.
do you know what he is? He is an adult's version of a pantomime villain.
Yeah,
Overly
Okay.
evil, but not doing hammy bad acting.
But hammy bad acting isn't a pantomime.
Well, it's a bad analogy, right?
Yeah, it is.
The idea I'm trying to communicate is he feels like he's one bit of bad news away constantly between the biggest mental breakdown of his entire life.
He's a cartoonish villain, but good.
Yes, yeah. Well
Yeah.
performed. Like you said
Yeah.
last week about how he's having a good time with his plan, and the Doctor
Yeah.
tries to sonic the bomb, and he immediately goes, "Did you not think I'd fucking sonic it?" Like just
Yeah.
loses it immediately.
Immediately,
And then has to kind of be like, "Whew, right, I'm having fun
Yeah.
again now." Like it feels like he's constantly on the edge, which is very entertaining to watch as an audience member, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so the Master gets banished to the Shadow Realm,
Yeah.
so that's good stuff. Then they remind the Doctor that she saved them on the airplane, so she has to go and do all that sort of stuff. She has to set the timeline right and film all the airplane stuff.
You got to set the timeline right.
You got to set the timeline right. She takes Ada and Noor back home, I think, and that's when there's the nice little scene about like, the fascists, do they win? And she's like, never, not while there's people like you.
Yeah, that's nice. That is good stuff.
She wipes their memory.
That's less nice stuff.
That's less. Well, she's got it though.
I understand why, but it is
time and travel and everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But I want that knowledge. Please don't take it away, Doctor.
It is. I tell you what, it is nice for her to draw the parallel between the fact that like the Doctor's like, you don't need this knowledge. You already have such an incredible ability for foresight. You don't need this to aid you in any capacity. You've already fucking nailed it. You know what I mean?
She says to Ada, "Oh, Ada, you don't need a preview. You'll figure it out before anyone.
Yeah.
The first to see the potential in things like that, work out what could be, what they can really do. Computers start with you. Sweet dreams, Ada Lovelace." That's nice.
That is nice. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Good on the Doctor.
Anyway. Then the Doctor is in the TARDIS, and then
the TARDIS is on fire.
And the TARDIS is on fire. Just feeling the heat. Want to repeat, require someone who can dress someone with a bow tie, but it's been locked up and left to tonight.
Oh my god!
Lawrence, please. And then she thinks about what the Master said again about Gallifrey. Okay,
she's stewing.
She's like, was that cunt telling the truth? He's a sneaky cunt. He's a sneaky cunt.
Boy.
But
if only I could go there and find out.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
She says, "Let's fucking find out." She goes there. It doesn't seem like it's just somewhere she can quickly hop to, though. It seems like it's a bit difficult to get there. Like
it's just she has to shift a bit.
Yeah, the TARDIS has to like do some like extra power maneuver sort of thing. Like it has to like really burn through some stuff.
Yeah.
To get there and get through. But regardless, the TARDIS lands on Gallifrey. She opens up the door and we see the Citadel and everything like that. And it has indeed. Well, it's been in better days, hasn't it? It's seen better days.
Yeah, it has seen better. We've seen it in worse days. But I
don't think we've seen it in worse days. Even I guess
there's
during
life still there, isn't there? In the war
even during the Time War sequences and like that, like there was shit. It didn't quite look this bad, really. Like this has been severely damaged and destroyed.
It does look very fucked up,
as the Master said.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this? Because we spoke about we said we'd get to it a little bit later. When we kind of touched in on earlier, but it wasn't a gambit. It wasn't bullshit. The Master has done this. It's all fucked.
I fucking hate this.
Yeah, same.
I think this is so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've done this. Yeah. Okay. We've done it and then we reversed it and now we're doing it again.
This is not the way to make your mark on the show.
No,
this is not the way to. It feels so thematically fucking boring because we've had a Doctor obsessed with the loss of Gallifrey.
For me, this is the worst choice of the Chibnall era, and that includes one we'll see at the end of the season. Okay,
I think I agree. Actually,
yeah. This is the biggest crime of the Chibnall era. I think this reset of making the Doctor, I guess, and the Master the last of the Time Lords again. It's just so. I don't like it. To me, it was so much more interesting to have the Time Lords back and to see where we can explore everything everything that Russell set up with the Time War and the Doctor being the last of the Time Lords. That all was very interesting at the time.
Yes,
and we did it.
Yes,
okay. Rehashing it for seemingly no reason is just not narratively interesting.
And it's worth mentioning as well that plot point came about after the show had been fucking on a break.
For 16 years.
So you need some sort of integral hook to get people interested. And for classic viewers returning to the show, to make them shut the fuck up a little bit and go, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe there's something for me to gain here too and learn. But yeah, all this is just repeating. It's just undoing. Like you don't have the Day of the Doctor and then follow it up with this.
Yeah.
Because what's the point? I will say the only one thing I could get about, and I understand this is an episode filled with me papering in cracks, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think there's anything to be kind of thematically mined, at least, in the idea that maybe the Master was always jealous the Doctor was the one that pushed the big red button? Maybe there's something in the fact that now Gallifrey's back, the Doctor... now that there's something in the fact that Gallifrey's back, the Master wants to finally be the one to right the wrong of why did the Doctor get to do what I wanted to do? Because he fucking hates the Time Lords.
No, because after this, we get a scene with the Master saying that basically he did this because of what he knows about the Doctor and how the Time Lords lied to them and stuff. So he states his reasoning for doing it.
That's
his
true,
reasoning is that the founding, basically the Doctor's back in the TARDIS, a hologram of the Master appears, which is geo-activated because she's on Gallifrey, and there's a recording of the Master explaining to the Doctor that he did this, he destroyed Gallifrey, and he says it's because they lied to us, the founding fathers of Gallifrey. Everything about their history is a lie about where they came from. And then he references the timeless child, and then we get the flashbacks and everything like that and stuff. And yeah, it's basically.
And he says it was hard for him as well. To be fair, yeah, I guess. So.
Does he say that?
He says it was like it was hard for me, and it will be hard for you, or something like that.
He says, well, when he mentions the timeless child, she gets that like little vision thing.
Yeah.
And then he says, do you see it? It's buried deep in all our memories, in our identity. I'd tell you more, but why would I make it easy for you? It wasn't for me.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah. Interesting.
So yes. It seems to be that the Master did this out of some sort of jealousy because of what we find out about the timeless child and the Doctor and everything like that. And that is sort of talked about and discussed later on in the season as well.
Yeah.
Which obviously we'll get to. But not necessarily anything to do with bringing Gallifrey back.
That's fair enough then. Yeah. What I think this is an unfortunate byproduct of something that I am quite keen and interested to talk to you about. Because believe it or not, we've had conversations off it, but I don't think we've ever really discussed the Timeless Child arc at any great length.
Not in depth. No.
We've
mentioned little things about it. Yeah.
But no, I'm quite excited to dig in on that a little bit because I do think that this is an unfortunate byproduct. This Gallifrey destruction is an unfortunate byproduct of something that I think has some thematic potential and is potentially rife for mining in places. Whether I think the show does that or not, we'll talk about it. But I think this is not the way to introduce that subplot, unfortunately. It's just, like you said, it's just a little bit boring.
It's very boring to me. It's my biggest problem with the era. Of all the choices that were made, it's not interesting. It's going back rather than forward. Yeah. It's reheating nachos, as the kids like to say.
The kids are always saying that. Reheating nachos. Anyway,
not a fan, personally. Not a fan. But there we go.
There's a quick scene before the wrap-up where the companions are like, why don't you tell us about your life? And the Doctor's like, here's the basic Doctor Who lore. And then doesn't really elaborate on it, which I think is...
I was born on planet Gallifrey, the constellation of Kasterborous. I'm a Time Lord. I can regenerate my body. I stole the TARDIS and ran away. I've been running ever since.
This is a bit grating.
The Master was my mate. This is a bit grating to you?
I find this great because it's a good continuation of the scene earlier.
I don't mind this.
Well, it's a good continuation of the scene earlier where they're like, we want to know more from the Doctor. But I do think there is an element of this that is a little bit like, let's have that scene where the Doctor pulls out the fold-out chair and tells Martha in depth. But
it's not that though. It's the opposite of that.
Well, that's kind of what I'm finding a little frustrating about it because
that's what I like about it.
Oh, see, we're a season and a little bit in now, and these characters have earned the right to know a bit more. Just on a level of,
I agree. I agree.
But
this is one of the 13th Doctor's biggest flaws. I think is that she's too cagey. She's too protective of especially this information. She's too cagey of letting people get too close and that kind of stuff. And it is not a good trait of the Doctor at all, but I think that's interesting. I think it's an interesting flaw for this Doctor to have.
I agree. I see where you come from. I agree that it's an interesting trait for the Doctor to have. I will say that it closes some doors in terms of what you can write for characters to have conversations about. Like,
I think so.
If you, I don't know. I'm yet to see it really put up any brick wall, so I'm happy to be completely fucking wrong about it. But I worry that doing something like this just means that all the companions can continue to do is comment on surface level shit. Like so many of the interesting sequences between like Clara and the Doctor can happen because Clara has pretty much untapped, probably the most amount of knowledge that a companion has ever got about the Doctor.
Yeah,
and
probably,
they have such a thematically dense relationship because they understand each other on such a deep level.
Well, I like that it's different, you know. I like that it's so fundamentally the opposite of that.
The difference is nice. The difference is nice, and I'm like I say, I don't know too much about Will It Shut Doors. Well, I'll just watch on, and I'm happy. I'd be extremely happy to be wrong because I'm here for the gradual development that the cast is getting. But I do want to see it pushed a little bit further as well.
Well, there we go. Basically ends with Yaz going like, "Hey, can we visit your home?" And then the Doctor's just like, "Another time, perhaps."
Great delivery from Jodie on that one.
Good delivery, yeah. And then the episode ends.
The episode does end, but this episode never ends.
And the story goes on or whatever.
Because we got this.
Weirdo of the Week! Weirdo.
This is everyone's favorite section of the show where we get to take a chance and look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little characters who come across our screen each and every single fucking week. Lawrence, who, pray tell, is your weirdo for this week?
Nathan, my weirdo for this week is the guy, the weird sexist guy that is suddenly like, hang on a minute, lady, that machine's not for you. My reasoning is because the Master has literally told everyone to stand still and has executed no less than 3 people for moving even slightly. Right? Yeah. Ada takes a shot at him. Yeah. Great stuff, right? Then he immediately gets up to go, this is not designed to be used by ladies. Yeah. And what I'm saying is bro would rather be so sexist that he would risk death. He would risk being miniaturized and thrown out the window just to be sexist. I'm gonna stop doing them. I'm just gonna stop doing them. I'm just gonna never.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
You said everything in the silence, didn't you? The silence was deafening, is what it was.
I haven't said anything. Well, go on, I'm not going to
say something. Go on, because you love to pick a hole.
I'm not picking a hole.
I can't even see you. Why are you so blurry?
I don't know. It's because it's dark and my webcam can't focus on me properly. I just think that's kind of the point, though. Yeah. I think that's the point.
Yes, but he's still allowed to be weird for it, though.
I think that's the joke.
I do. But it can be a weird thing still.
Yeah, you're right.
David, who's your fucking weird this week?
My weirdo is Chibnall for writing the idea of being able to control a plane with a fucking app on your phone. Because why a pilot's taking 3 years to learn how to fly if you can just do it with an app?
That's very true,
actually. That's basically playing fucking Fortnite, you know?
Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Yeah, because if this app is, if you can do it on an app,
why wouldn't you do it on an app?
It's not like some Gallifreyan tech or anything. Like it's just plug your phone into the plane.
Yeah,
and away you go.
You can control plane with an app. There's an app for that. That's what I meant to bring up. That's the line I was referencing earlier.
Right.
When Lenny Henry says there's an app for that, talking about turning humans into fucking hard drives or whatever. There's an app for that. Is like even by this point, even in 2018, it was like a good, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years out of date. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was an old Apple slogan.
Yeah, it used to be something that's like you wouldn't believe the amount of things you can do. With apps,
Oh, fucking!
I don't know. You can turn your phone to the side and pretend you're drinking a beer.
you can pretend you're shaving your mate's head. There's an app for that.
You can hold your phone out, and when you cock it, it can sound like a gun's gone off. Yeah.
Oh, you can tweet racist stuff. There's an app for that.
There is an app for that.
It's called Twitter.
It's a good one. It's
called X now, actually.
Yeah, it is called X.
The everything app.
Everything app. Nathan, it is time for the audience to have their say. We got some emails. We got some Discord messages. We've probably got a little voice note or maybe a voice song. Who knows?
Maybe. Maybe we got 2. Who knows?
Oh, my gosh. Would you like to kick us off or would you like me to kick us off?
I'd love you to kick us off, Lawrence. Nothing would please me more than to hear some lovely little thoughts from our Discord members.
All right, well, in that case, Terry Wags is coming straight in hot
Oh,
off the press.
big up Terry. I love Terry.
Big up Terry. Hello, boys. I realized that I have rewatched these episodes the least, so I'm giving them another go. I keep falling asleep. It's probably my age. First off, I love Sacha Dhawan's insane portrayal of the Master. Incredible. For me, and I have to say this is just me, I get very uncomfortable because the Doctor is a woman and the male-female dynamic feels very domestic abuse-like. I have to push that down to watch their interplay. When he attempts to strangle her, OMG, we didn't really talk about that. Yeah, he does fully attempt to throttle her, doesn't he?
At the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Otherwise, I like this season and this two-parter. I enjoy the spy toys and the companions. It's a good fun once you get past the ... stuff. I have noticed that the music is very different. It's less emotion triggering and much more synthesizer based. Maybe that's what lulls me to sleep. I'm sorry I missed something on It Takes You Away, which was my favorite of the last season. Been busy. Good ones coming up though. We'll get there. Have I read that wrong at the end? Good ones keep coming up though, even though
good ones keep coming up, even though we'll get there.
Right.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Terry's fine.
Yeah,
okay?
no, Terry, no, it was always going to be
idiot.
me. I want to stress that.
Yes.
What I'm just going to do is replace Nathan reading that
Terry's
last line.
saying good ones are coming up though. We'll get there.
Right.
Is what Terry's saying.
I see.
Yeah, so they is like starting to say something, but then, we'll get there.
Do you think, I like the synthesizer music. I do think it's less emotion triggering, but it is a bit more, puts a bit of life into the show for me. It definitely doesn't get me falling asleep, the music.
There's not much music of note this week for me, really.
No, nothing this week, but like in general, in like this era as a whole.
Overall, I like it. Yeah. I like the music and the sound of this era overall. Like I say, it is different to what we had, but I quite enjoy the vibes of it.
And
really,
Terry's annoyed they didn't write in for It Takes You Away. Which one was that? Is that the frog?
It Takes You Away was the frog.
Frog, yeah.
Grace is a frog.
Grace is a frog.
Grace is a frog and a god or whatever.
Grace Frog God.
Grace Frog God.
Good stuff. Lovely. Thank you so much for writing in, Terry.
My nieces and nephews were watching some sort of children's show, and Grace was the voice of of someone in it.
Mm.
They were like little aliens or whatever, and she was talking to them.
Hell yeah, little aliens.
Yeah.
You'll find out the name of the show. Put my wee boy on it.
Little alien boys. Yeah. You should put your wee boy on Pokemon.
Probably should actually. Probably a bit too young for it at the minute, but yeah.
Nah, it's fine. You watch it. Colourful characters.
Watch it.
little monsters.
There are little monsters, yeah.
Little Pikachu.
He likes Hey Dougie at the minute, which is
I know Dougie.
the Armstrong guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
We talked about this. I know.
We've already spoken about this.
I'm familiar. Anyway, thank you.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank you, Terry. This is from Nat, our good friend, who says, "Hey, boys. Look, there's a lot to like about this episode. I love when Chibs highlights unknown but great women in history, like Ada Lovelace and Noor Inayat Khan. I may have got that pronunciation wrong. I apologize. The time hopping is fun, and I love that we get pseudo companions from the past. I like that too. I really like the Doctor companion dynamic with the would-be companions.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's a good little alternative to what is the standard. Yeah.
Hunch. Yes, which I've always wanted the show to do for a while. Yaz finally gets something to do. Graham's soft shoe shuffle is a thing to behold, and the way they get out of the plane crash is fun. However, I cannot forgive the Nazi scene. You know the one I'm talking about. I think it's entirely in character for the Master to impersonate a Nazi officer and think he can fool them into thinking he's just a white guy. It is, however, decidedly not in character for the Doctor to believe it's okay to turn over her enemy to people as awful as the Nazis. Even if she was counting on him being able to wriggle out of the situation and survive, it's a darkness and a vindictiveness that I don't think is earned. She's just met this incarnation, and while he's been a bit naughty, I don't believe that anything bad enough has happened for 13 to have any leg to stand on with directly turning him over to the fucking Nazis. John Sims Master did so many worse things in Series 3, and 10 is trying to do his best to keep him alive and take him on the TARDIS with him. Missy almost makes 12 kill Clara in the Series 9 opening two-parter, and he still lets her get away. This is entirely unnecessary, and it's before she sees that Gallifrey was really destroyed. So that's not the impetus either. I'm never going to be able to forgive anyone involved in the production of this episode for letting the Doctor, who currently looks like a white woman, use the color of the Master's skin against him to turn him over to be tortured by Nazis, and how the episode portrays it as some triumphant moment instead of out of character. Dark turn it really is. Reminds me of an episode to come in 5 bazillion years at a particular song contest. Yeah, that's certainly something. But hey, at least next week we have the episode everyone really loves, right?
Oh no!
Right?
Oh no!
Lots of love, Nat.
There we go. You've been done up there, haven't you?
I've said my thoughts.
You've said your thoughts on it. What I like is Nat has already written in to immediately be like, everything Nathan said that I haven't heard him say yet, I disagree with it.
I will say this email came in 2 days ago. Okay,
Damn.
Good stuff. Look, again, I would just say I mean, I've already said it, but I just don't think the Doctor was leaving the Master to die. In that sense, but that's my opinion. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, we've said our things. Right.
But I do see the point of contention, and yes, like and especially like again from a purely external view of like it's not good optics of a white woman doing this to a person of color.
No,
it is icky. It is gross. It does have a bad taste about it all, really. So I can definitely understand and see the outrage for it.
I think the show should have known better than to do it. And I do think it's a little out of character for the Doctor, but I also think that people might be a little bit like, whoa, about it.
And you're right. Next week is the episode everyone loves. So
what's next week? What's happening next week?
No, you'll see next week.
I guess I will.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Glad to hear it goes really well.
Yeah.
Dr. Strangelove said, this episode feels like such a fuck you to the past 7 years of the show. Gallifrey just lazily destroyed again, and the Master's character development gone with zero explanation or care. Like, fine, you don't have to continue the Master redemption arc from the last era, but at least give us something to explain why he's bad again. And he's not even just bad, he's the most crazed he's been since the RTD era. Also, the audacity to nostalgia pander by having Gallifrey be gone again is so eye-rolling. There was just so much story potential to explore with the Time Lords being alive again, but it's just squandered. Dr. Strangelove, I firmly agree with the Gallifrey stuff. I think the Master stuff is fine. I don't care about the Master stuff. Like,
what was the Master stuff?
The Master stuff. They said like they should have at least explained why the Master's gone loopy again, basically.
Oh no, I think that's fine.
Yeah, like I said, every incarnation. What I'll just say this in defense of the Master stuff. Right, the Missy arc concluded when 2000 what year would the Doctor Falls have come out in?
2017.
Right. If we just respect that forever. What's the answer? We just rest the Master as a character forever?
Apparently.
Like, I can't fathom what people want from that. Like, the Master is a fundamental core tenet of the show. And unfortunately, that role is primarily being an antagonist. And different incarnations explore different arcs. 11's not as egotistical and vain as 10. They have different traits. I understand their core ethos typically stays the same across incarnations, but the Master's never had that level of consistency.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, Missy was the outlier. Sacha Dhawan being evil again is kind of just a return to the norm.
I agree.
Yeah, so relax about the Master stuff, everyone. All right, frankly. Nathan, who else is writing in or voicing in?
Patrick Hetherington. Patrick Hetherington says evil plus Doctor equals a very stupid voice note. Gentlemen, when evil is afoot and a Doctor is required, there's only one name you should call upon. Lots of love, Patrick. 2 heart emojis. Let's have a listen.
Let's have a little play.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry. I've just looked at the length of both voice notes I'm going to play.
Oh, my God.
This one is 2 minutes long. Hugo's is 3 minutes long.
Right.
There's 5 minutes worth of voice notes. Okay.
Right, this is it. This is your last week. I'm cracking down on it. I mean it this time. Right, everyone, I was giving you grace. I was doing nice things. Right, little one-offs where you like I did a whole song. Fine. You get.
Well, I think we're going to get another song.
You're getting. Yeah, right. I'm just saying, from next week onwards,
yes,
you got 60 seconds maximum, or I swear to God, I will just time 60 seconds in the edit, chop it. Static effect, you're done.
Wow.
You don't want to get chopped, that's on you. It's your choice.
If you want to hear the full version, you got to check out the live stream, I guess.
There we go. I don't care.
There it is.
Don't test me on this shit.
Anyway, let's listen to what Patrick has to say.
Yeah.
Or sing, perhaps. I don't know. I haven't heard
Well,
this.
let's hear it.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground podcasting lair. Since my boy Scott decided to close the evil family business, and nobody's interested in my plans to take over the world anymore, I've decided to explore the work of other evil geniuses and their attempts to dominate mankind.
It's quite a good
And where
impression.
better
I
to
will say.
begin than the machinations of Lenny Henry Epstein Musk and his light bulb demogorgons? Note to self, when employing aliens as covert agents and assassins, make sure they light up any room they're in like the 4th of July. Yes, I know they also camouflage, but you'd think they'd have a setting in between Invisible and Walking Lighthouse. Agent O, otherwise known as the Master, so deliciously evil. But then he goes and gives the game away over a mistake on his CV. What the frick? I haven't seen a big reveal that clumsy since Fat Bastard Flash number 2 at the holiday party. Throw me a frickin' bone here. Anyway, as for the grand plan for
really
world
good
domination, Musk wants to turn all humans into hard drives. Right. I mean, sure. I go through data plans like you wouldn't believe, and God knows what storage I'm gonna need when GTA 6 finally drops. Useful idea, but maybe a bit lackluster. Overall, let's give this one 3 raised pinky fingers out of 5. Join me next time when I'll be breaking down the many, many evil plans of Dutch van der Linde. Until then...
Oh, that was good, man. Look,
They're always
if you-
funny,
I know, but I'm saying, right?
but I'm not endorsing them anymore.
But you're getting rid of some of the gold if you're keeping that at 60 seconds.
Yeah, you
All right?
are.
That's good.
Full
That was a
stop.
good Doctor Evil impression.
That was a very good
Really
impression.
captured the vibe very
Yeah,
well, especially the laugh at the end.
That was
good.
very, very good.
Freaking sharks with freaking laser beams on their freaking heads. Anyway, Lawrence, what's next? Thank you, Patrick. Amazing as always.
Nathan the Doctor says, hello, Nathan and Lawrence. Don't fret. To go back on what I said last week, I didn't just sit still and listen to the pod. I'm grinding away at Minecraft. Now, I want to ask you this.
What did we say last week?
They said that they would listen to like 8 hours of the podcast or something. Or
Oh,
8
right.
episodes,
Okay. Yes.
Which is like
yes.
a stupid amount of hours.
That's sick.
Now, I want to ask you this. What game do you guys think every regeneration of the Doctor, brackets me, would love? And what games do you play and what's your favourite?
Okay.
Bare questions. Bare questions.
First Doctor plays
Scrabble.
No, I was going to say like fucking checkers or some shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Or backgammon.
Yeah, something old and fun.
Backgammon, chess.
For old farts.
All that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All right. Second Doctor plays the flute.
Yeah, I was about to say the flute. Yeah, that's good stuff. Third Doctor plays time how long it takes for me to put my foldaway caravan up.
You fucking love that one. Fourth Doctor plays
Time my long jump off this building.
I was gonna say like jump rope with his scarf.
Yeah, and he's
You know?
bad at it.
Sure,
He
he
falls
trips
over
and
and
falls,
dies, yeah.
and then the paper mache man takes over. Fifth Doctor plays cricket,
Obviously,
obviously. Yeah. Sixth Doctor plays Joseph in Joseph and This Amazing Technicolor
Yeah.
Dreamcoat. Seventh Doctor plays
Call of Duty, and he's really bad at it also.
No, I was that's what's that Scottish like log throwing because he's Scottish, isn't he?
Log I was going to reference the fact that he was
Yeah.
shot,
Oh,
just
okay.
straight up murdered.
All right, sure. We'll take your pick.
Fuck it,
There's
yeah, one
I
of
need.
them ones.
The War Doctor plays Call of Duty.
Yeah, the War Doctor definitely plays Call of Duty.
The Ninth Doctor doesn't play video games. He lives in a cave.
Yeah. Yeah. He picks them up and goes, huh, and throws it out the
Yeah.
window.
The 10th Doctor plays somewhat cunty,
Yeah.
like
Martha Abuse Simulator.
The Doctor plays Sims, but just he just makes house for him and in Rose all the time.
And he builds a swimming pool and takes away the ladder after putting Martha in the swimming pool.
The 11th Doctor plays like, I don't know, like fucking Tetris or some shit.
Well, I'm sure he did
like,
something in the Cube episode where he has to get stuck at their house for a bit.
Oh, he plays Wii Tennis, doesn't he?
Oh, there you go. He's playing Wii Tennis then.
He's playing Wii Tennis. 12th Doctor doesn't play video games. He'll blow up a console. He'll blow it up.
His video game is taking the console apart and figuring out, like, I don't know, how it all goes back together or something.
No, just blowing it up. Just blowing it. He doesn't have time for video games, okay?
Yeah.
13th Doctor plays Animal Crossing.
100% true. Yeah.
Yeah. 14 does whatever 10 does, but different.
Yeah.
But in a blue coat.
More Martha abuse simulation.
More Martha abuse simulator. And 15 plays dress up Sims.
I don't even think he does. I think he looks over at you while you play video games and goes, and then gets on with it being cool. You know, like one of those, like if you
calls you a video game nerd.
Yeah, like if you brought a DS to school, he'd punch you. Try and put your DS in a bin.
All right, babes, have fun playing your console or whatever.
He's out pulling.
All right, sick. Yeah, good on it. Yeah. Good on it.
What games do you play, Nathan?
I like to play, Assassin's Creed, Red Dead Redemption. Are sort of the main ones I jump between. Recently been playing Ghost of Your Time, which I liked. And that's really it, really.
I like a Red Dead 2. I like a Fortnite more than anything because I get small windows to play games. So
I'm done with Fortnite. I don't like it anymore.
I enjoy Fortnite just for the sake of logging on, playing a game, and then being like, right, now I've got to go and do something again. And I everyone knows this. I will die on the hill that the original Modern Warfare trilogy is some of the finest art ever put out there.
Insane take.
It's an insane take, but it's. I'm not alone in it. Me and all my fellow young boys of my age that grew up.
You and Pierce.
Yeah, me and Pierce. Pierce does rate it. Yeah. And do you know who does as well? Ben. Ben from Canada loves it.
All right.
And he's objectively correct.
How old is Ben?
A year older than us, I believe.
Okay. Well, we're different ages.
Oh yeah, me then. Yeah. Okay. I think he's 29. I think.
So he's younger than me.
Yes. Yeah.
Prick. All right.
Anyway.
All right, lovely stuff.
Yeah.
What next?
Cheers. I don't know. Voice note, probably.
Voice note, yes. This is from Hugo, who says, hello.
Hugo.
Here's part 2 of my Spyfall voice note. Have not listened to the episode yet. I hope you played part 1, or this part 2 will kind of come out of nowhere. We did, don't worry. Yeah. As promised, here's also a YouTube link with the lyric music video of the whole song. I suppose you could call this my culture corner submission, because look at that culture right there. Little behind the scenes detail for you. I wrote and recorded part 1 of this song before I started on part 2 with the vague idea to do another verse or 2 for part 2. But I then recorded the little teaser tag at the end of part 1 voice note where I said, in spirit of the moment, tune in next week for the full song. And in that moment I went, oh, I guess I'm doing that now. So here we are. My next voice note will be of the appropriate length, but I had to extend the runtime for the bit. You understand.
I do understand. But
Hugo sent it from my iPhone.
Hugo, I understand, but you've also done irreparable damage.
Too bad Nazis are in the next Spyfall.
This is where part 1 ended.
This is
in the next Spyfall. Spyfall's where the morals part. 1,000 lines in a homeworld shard, where plots collide and ethics dark. You take the master, you unveil his race. God, I really hate that part. This is Spyfall. Watch the mask fall. He will stand tall as he makes the doctor kneel. This is Spyfall. Soft shoe shuffle. Funny, but my glaze slides off as Barton rants about control in Spyfall. Watch the mask fall.
A bridge?
a little bridge.
He will stand tall. This is Spyfall. Soft shoe shuffle. but invincible control. Where she goes, I go. Into World War II. She's learned this lesson twice before. With Clara, with Bill she knew. But she'll wipe Ada's mind to keep the timeline fine. She takes the choice from her and calls that being kind. This is Spyfall, Kasavin call. We won't be enthralled as Barton burns it all. This is Spyfall, cannon does fall. Bold choice and all. Gallifrey's dead, fuck again in Spyfall. This is Spyfall. Our home world's gone in Spyfall. Fucking why? Again.
Well, there you go.
Fuck me.
Wow.
I never have anything to say. It's like
I guess, yeah, that will have to go on the You Still Got
Yeah,
Legs,
100%,
EP,
yeah.
as Nat says.
the complete cut, the complete version. What? Yeah, like hats off to you.
What?
Yeah, like honestly, hats off to you, Hugo. That is,
I don't even know what to say.
yeah. There's
to
genuinely
that.
no words there. Like that is, the fact that it actually goes off as well. Like the fact that it's actually well performed.
But to be fair, both Hugo and Patrick do amazing work on the voice notes.
Yeah.
Like it's the level of like work and more work than we put into these. I think
Way
somehow.
more. I
Like,
just watch an episode, write some things down,
and it just shows up.
and then just talk, and then I mostly bring up a 1972 Deep Throat pornographic movie.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done
Yeah, I
that.
shouldn't have done that. But then again, you said that racist thing, so
It could be interpreted that way, unfortunately. It shouldn't, because I'm not racist.
no, it's not racist, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone that's written in. It is very much appreciated. If you've enjoyed the show, you can give us a little 5-star review. That would be grand. Also, you can check out our TikTok and our Instagram. Nathan's been hard at work, is what I'll say. Nathan, do you want to tell the people
Yeah, well, what?
that you've got a little nice spreadsheet? And I checked it out, and it's good. And it's
Yeah.
hot shit.
Yeah, no one's ever going to see
No,
that.
but I like people to know the work that goes in, because like
Okay.
we like to be all like, oh, we don't put any work in, and I don't, but you do.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I meant a spreadsheet, whatever.
We did a spreadsheet, everyone. We have a Discord if you fancy making some mates. Not just about Doctor Who in there. People are chatting. You can make some good pals. Thank you to Nina. Thank you to Maylena. Thank you to Ari. Thank you to Pierce. Thank you to Nathan
Thank you to me.
for being so cool and keeping that place lovely and safe. And,
And thank you to Lawrence
oh, thanks.
for doing fuck all.
It's true, I do fuck all. We also have a
I got
Patreon.
it.
If for some reason you want to hear more of us, so fucking sorry.
Bro, fucked it
No,
up
I forgot
already.
my era was there, and I stretched my arm out, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Freaked me out.
You forgot your what?
My era.
Oh, your error.
Yeah. We also have a Patreon. If for some reason you want to hear more of us, you can grab some bonus episodes there. We post 3 a month along with some other little rewards. Go check it out. And
Well, that sounds cool.
and I think well summarized as well.
Yeah.
Also, we have a little merch store. Go get a hat or something, or a bikini. Right? You can make Pierce some money over there. So good stuff. Also, listen to the other shows
And
on our
us too,
network,
to be
and
honest.
yeah, and us,
Yeah.
but it's a lesser.
Just for the sake of
For
transparency.
this, yeah, we
us too
do
as well.
receive some money from it, just not as much as
Yeah.
Pierce would receive from it.
Yeah.
Anyway, go listen to the other shows on our network. Talking Pictures podcast. Brian and David, they're blue now. They're blue now. They're blue now.
They're blue now, sure.
They're talking about new
They're blue.
releases
When
and
you,
classic
when you say they're
films.
blue now, it sounds like they're rude now, you know? Because blue is rude, isn't it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like a bit of blue.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, then blue dabba dee dabba die as well.
No, that's a different thing.
Fishing Trip Files is wrapping up. Oh my god.
One episode left.
One episode left. So go check
That's
them
crazy.
out. Go and binge. Go and experience the whole journey over there. And also, you can go listen to us. We did some stuff on AHP. That's good fun. We did some stuff on Another Happy Pod if you want to go listen to that.
I will have some AHP coming out.
will.
No, it probably won't be up by the time this comes out, actually.
Definitely won't be.
Almost certainly won't be, but maybe coming out next or this coming Friday, hopefully.
Yeah, I would. Well, no, that's
Ideally.
That's
so. It's next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. That would be a quick turnaround. Anyway, yeah, go check out HP. We are doing some stuff over there. Yeah, lovely stuff. Nathan, do you have any parting words for the beautiful listeners
Lawrence,
who have been beautiful enough to listen to us talk?
I very much do. This is what I'd say. This is my final parting words that I'd love to say to the listeners.
Yeah.
I'm through with standing in line. The clubs I'll never get in. It's like
another one on the copyright pile.
And I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Tell me what you want. I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a